Very good. Actually, no one's in the chat, and they didn't tell us that we were muted that whole time.
This whole time.
Hey, what's my new religion?
All right, so real quick, donate to the Palestine charity, and also Rodney, we love you. We wish that you were here. Also, rogue, druid, bard, paladin, cleric, and the names are in the screen. This side, up and down. I streamline. Maybe next time I'll do the announcements like that. Keep it short and keep it simple. Yeah, with that, I think it's time we get started.
Yeah.
So, we get some music going. All right. Last we left, this strange group of eclectic new friends. They discovered a robbery in the middle of the street, followed threads that led them to a place called the Red Lane, a den of thieves that resided beneath was where they ended up following these threats. And you were essentially forced to figure out what the hell happened to this particular artifact that was supposed to be delivered. That wasn't, because it was stolen. And after you were given a pamphlet of information, you went back to Tempest's apartment above the savory sale. You had your long rest, you deliberated over some of the information, and you all get a long rest. The sun greets you through the window of, in between the two slanted walls that come to the point in this attic apartment. Golden yellow lights drift in, and occasionally blocked out by the wisps of fog of Fogg's Bay. You all have the day. What do you do?
I want to propose something. We should get a delicious breakfast.
Do you know of a place in town?
No, but I mean, there's got to be a hole in the wall here somewhere. A greasy spoon, right?
I'm down for it. I mean, that seems fine.
You guys are kind of right over one.
I am starving.
Yeah.
Let's
Do
do it.
they have food downstairs?
They're open.
Yeah, they're open.
Alright, let's go downstairs.
Yeah, let's check it out.
Yeah.
So, one by one, you go out the side staircase that kind of leads around. You come through the alleyway that leads to the front of the abode, in front of the establishment known as the Savory Sale. You enter, you see like people kind of getting breakfast. There's aromas of like spices and cured meats cooking, butter and everything because it's a restaurant. And you see your boss kind of like taking orders, and as he sees you walking in, he's like finishing up a package for someone, like a to-go meal, and he says, you're here again. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day. And then he steps down from the stool and like comes over to you and says, so you want some breakfast?
One last meal before we hit the road.
I guess I can't say no. I mean, you're pretty much like my child at this point. And he wipes a tear away.
Aw.
You are so lazy. And he goes behind and starts like cooking up a breakfast. And you know him to be kind of outwardly hard ass, but he means it endearingly. Because everyone's lazy to him. Old school, old fashioned kind of guy. You see a couple of the other workers, kind of like one person's washing dishes. He goes over to a metal slab and starts heating up some eggs and whatnot for you guys. You guys can take a seat wherever you want to. It's pretty like not busy right now. They're more of like a lunch and dinner place.
There's a nice booth in the corner.
Let's do it. Let's take it. Let's crowd in.
So you all sit down. You have the packet in front of you of all the information that was given to you by what's his weird ass name?
Oh yeah.
Salazar single.
Yeah.
No, it
Was
was
it Clort or something?
Yeah.
Oh yes, him.
Yeah, it's
I
Or
can
was that
spell
quaff?
it for you, but I can't say it.
It's in the chat. I put it in the chat.
Yeah,
I can't find my notes right now. So
We all know it.
Somebody read all this information.
Quinn-
Did anyone read all this
Quinn
information?
Morale.
Quinmara.
You have to say it with like that raspberry.
I don't know. Have we looked at this information at all?
Oh yes. Oh,
Yeah, you've looked at it.
Yeah, we looked at it last time.
Yeah, if you rewatched the last
we were all
episode.
like on the floor looking at
Oh
it.
yeah, legs up.
That's right. That's what I was like. That's what we would like our sleeping party or like our
Sleeping
sleepover.
party.
Yeah, they're nice.
Sleeping party.
And then we played Never Have I Ever.
Yeah.
So after we eat breakfast, like, what's next? Like,
What are the major leads that we have from this evidence folder?
We have the guard's transcript from the event, denoting it as a magical anomaly. We have a dossier of the items destroyed. We have an insurance claim, a report of the shadow creature, and handwritten notes in red ink.
And then we have three options. We either can find who stole this artifact specifically.
Recovered 25,000 gold.
Yeah.
Or
Or die.
Or die.
We're done.
Should we start with the insurance claim? See where that goes to?
I did kind of want to start with that and to see like
Who would
who's
that
in
trace
charge
back
of
to?
that, and
Exactly.
like whoever's benefiting from that maybe has like some information. So
Did we check the insurance claim against the list of items that are destroyed? Is there anything being claimed
interesting.
to the police?
Is that somewhere in the folder?
I don't have that information. I just know that we have an insurance claim. We were told.
Are we gonna go to like the insurance office in a D&D game?
I feel
Oh,
like
yeah,
yeah.
insurance agent in a D&D
Yeah.
game?
I
I'd
don't think-
fucking kill myself.
I don't think there's actually like
Dream.
insurance proper, but there's probably like official, like you go to an official records location, probably like the town hall.
Like a bird.
It's a robin!
Yeah,
This is
something like that.
fantasy! Okay.
There was
No,
also
I'll
there was
go to
also the
tax
tunnel
office.
that the person
Yes.
escaped through. You could go
There's
back to the scene of the
tunnel
crime.
underneath the
That is
scene of
true.
the crime.
There is, I mean, you have a lot of options.
We,
It's really up to you guys.
we were asking about the insurance as to whether or not we would know if it matched the list of things that were missing and stuff.
That was
Also,
given to
if there was
the police.
claims for that to claims of things that were missing.
I'm sorry. Could you ask that one?
So we have the insurance claim on there, and who's gonna get benefit from that stuff too. The items that were missing, we have a list of that.
Well, last you remember is that the individual who was carrying the items was beat to shit by the Thieves Guild, and at the bar that you guys were at, where you got this information, they would be the one who would ideally file a claim. But he's from the first episode, you intuited with your understanding of like thieves can, and just like your passive insight that probably tip the guards off with like a little bribe to say, hey, let's not report too much of this. Just say it was like a grab and go, and then there was nothing important, just some paper stock that was taken.
What do you think?
I mean, we need to figure out, like, this is something bigger than just that. Like, we need to figure out who we can talk to that will be able to give us more information.
Can you read the contents again?
Yes. So, guard's transcript from the event, denoting it as a magical anomaly, a dossier of all the items destroyed, an insurance claim, a police report of the shadow creature marked with red ink, with handwritten notes. I can't read my own writing here, but looks like likely reductive, not innate, broke through storm drain.
At least I remember the
What
story
if we-
that someone went through anything.
What if we
There was
followed
a
this
green
guard?
light. There was a glowing light down there
Oh, that's
when
right.
I went down
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
I say we tried that. We tried this path first. And if
Yeah.
we can't do that, then we
Yeah.
go
Go
to
to the
Let me
insurance
go.
office.
Insurance.
the insurance office.
No, let's
Trying to
just,
see a comp.
cause we could beat up this, but like, okay, we go see this light in the tunnel. It was in the tunnel, right?
Yeah,
Storm
Yes.
drain.
Okay.
It may no longer
Where
be
is this
there.
breakfast too? It's
Yeah,
taking
but
forever. But so
Where's my hot hand?
we'll go to the tunnel, and then once we get out of there, let's follow this guard and see where he goes after work, and see if we can like talk him up at like a bar or something like
But we're
that.
trying the tunnels first.
Tunnels
Okay,
first,
try to-
yeah.
All right.
Or
Then
we
back
could
to the
kill
water
the
then.
guard also.
Then we won't get information.
Or no.
My God doesn't care if people are murdered or not, or he's not watching.
Your
I
God,
think you have it.
Jesus doesn't care.
Dear
I'm
God.
going
Well,
to search for it.
to clarify, he's referred to as the son of Pelor. In another, and he's
The son of
more of a figure from, again, a different plane of existence. But yes, keep that.
The guard? Or
No, the
the
god.
son
My
of-
God.
Oh, your god. Well,
Here's the thing, and this is. What if we find the item?
Okay.
We want to keep it.
We can
we
talk
can
about
still
it
cross
then,
that bridge.
so-
with
Okay,
the-
alright, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
We could have still somehow on the way find 25,000 gold.
That's what I'm saying. Just let's a bridge to be crossed.
Mhm.
Or we
Okay.
could just run.
We could just.
We could just run.
Just
Run
get
and
it.
just
Just
as fast
get
as
You guys are in a coastal city.
full tank of gas and just
Charter a boat.
ride.
GTFO.
Our lives
It's
ahead of
the
us.
first day in the rest of our lives. I love Pop, man.
Okay, where is our breakfast?
It's at about this moment where he walks over the food to you
Yeah,
guys.
we didn't really even order.
He just puts
Just
up
made
like
a-
a.
He's made
just
a
made
plate.
a-
He said
No,
free
he
meal,
didn't
please.
want. You never order here. He just
Yeah,
says
that's
Okay.
true.
Whoa.
Facts.
Can we have ale for breakfast? Is that a thing?
Certainly. Would you like the dark or table beer?
Dark, please.
Very well. Any coffee, tea, ale?
Ale.
Getting started early. See, I knew you were all degenerates.
It's
And then he
like
goes.
someone-
and
This
he goes
fucking guy.
around the bar, the counter rather, and like goes to a keg, taps it, starts filling up some tankards, and brings over that and like a pot of coffee.
Nice.
Can we ask, if you were looking for someone who knew the most about strange things happening around here, who would you talk to?
He kind of scratches his not well shaved face, but like he shaves like every 3 days, 4 days or so, so it's like stubble.
Scraggly, yeah.
And he says,
"Oh, we'll have to
I-
put it
"Forgive me. I try not to get into too much trouble. I just stay focused on my work, and that is it. Although I do know some people. The one person in particular that comes to mind is an old friend of mine, Mildred Ironblood. She runs the Smith.
Interesting, Mildred Ironblood. Okay, thank you very much. I appreciate that. And this breakfast is phenomenal as always.
At least one of your group is polite.
Is this your first time here?
Just let me eat in peace. So, I don't care.
Alright.
If we talk to this Mildred person, maybe at some point in time we could figure out like how to meet the head of the guild. And like
Which guild?
The
Thieves
The
Guild.
Thieves Guild.
But I think it's probably not a good idea to go around asking about the Thieves Guild, but if we ask about the guilds, maybe we'll end up talking to the right person.
Okay.
Can I do a perception check? How full is this restaurant? Is it like the town's place to go to in the morning? Where like almost
This is
all people go
a small
to?
hole in the wall kind of like you know the Caribbean restaurant that has like kind of like a buffet setup and it just slaps every time you do it. It's like one of those. And it's like, and you know, they haven't updated the decor in like years, but like you know that you're gonna go there and you're gonna get one of the best meals that you're gonna have all week.
Okay.
And the grandma will be mean to
Yeah.
You already know.
Is there anybody like sitting by themselves, someone that's shady looking or anything?
Roll a perception check. Pardon me.
18. First roll of the game.
Starting off strong. Yeah, there's like no one here. There's like
Alright.
people, you know, getting breakfast
Normal
for their
everyday
day.
people.
They're getting huevos rancheros. Or like
We gotta find a
with,
spot
fried egg on it,
Oh,
you know what I mean?
chilaquiles.
Mhm. So just they're getting their breakfast, you know, like there's like a 50-year-old you know, half elven man, no, older than that, sorry, because elves, so like probably like in half elven years, probably like 90, but like on the older side, right? Just kind of sitting there quietly with a cup of coffee, eating a tres leches cake.
Heard? Okay. Yeah, we gotta find a place where there's roguish like people that I can see if I can like associate with and see if we can find this thieves guild. Since I am rogue, I can't talk to them.
It is early morning though. Is that something we want to do later on today?
Yeah.
I guess so.
Very
It's
good.
more of a
Dinner,
nightly thing.
we're all
Yeah.
just
Sure.
doing our
Do you want to go to
business
this
together.
forge to talk to Gertrude?
Iron blood.
Mildred.
Mildred Ironblood.
I guess so. Yeah, let's try that.
Is that far away from here? Is Mildred far away?
Yeah, what's closer to Breckenridge?
Where's the
or
Smith shop?
You live here. Roll a history check.
Okay. 17.
With a 17, yeah, you know Mildred Ironwood's place.
Got horseshoes.
It's
There was a kid and I got in so much trouble.
It's called Hinge and Nail. It's like not too far away from where the industrial quarter of the city meets the more official affluent section of the city.
Out of all the blacksmiths in the city, how many of them are run by women?
I don't know.
Answer the question, Fredo.
I mean, this
Ask
one's
me
run
to
by a
answer
woman.
the question.
I understand. I'm just saying, is this a majority? Is this rare? Is it like I'm not from here?
What kind of world is this?
You can roll a history check.
Okay.
Rife with
16.
misogyny, racism,
Yikes.
homophobia. No.
Even in my dreams.
Oh, with that, I would just like to make an announcement to the American people. Fuck President Donald Trump. Yeah, okay, just wanted to establish that if you're here for like, dated beliefs, this is not the place for you. Get the fuck out of here.
No tolerance policy.
Mhm.
16 on my roll for history.
Interesting.
All right,
Oh, right.
16. Yeah. I mean, did you know that there's like maybe from being in here, there's like a handful of Smith shops that you walk by. Hinge and Nail is one of them. There's like a couple. She actually owns 2 or 3 of them because there's like several Hinge and Nails, but the main Hinge and Nail is the one in is the one in like
Is she a boss?
the industrial official district.
Franchise
She
forge,
owns.
that's so funny.
Nice.
So to answer your question, there are probably more male owners of Smith shops, but there's more female-owned Smith shops because one female owns several.
Okay.
I see what's happening.
I see.
Mhm.
Okay.
Good
It's a
work,
ratio
Brad.
thing.
Who
nuance. It's a
who
nuanced
here
response.
thinks that do you believe that you should? I mean, do you know Mildred enough that you'd like to speak for us, or
She is a local.
and should we all talk to her, or should you just go?
Does anybody need anything at a forge? Should we broker some business before we broker any sort of conversation.
Do you have a weapon? Do you need a weapon?
You.
Part of this crew, you might need something to.
What does your weapon look like? You told me what it is,
You haven't shown us.
and I love it.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so the classical symbol of my order or whatever is what
Cross.
yeah, cross with a circle around it, and I have one of those, but the edges of it are broken off, and it is now just a club. So,
Oh, okay.
He's pretty much got a big cross strapped to his back.
Oh, it made
I think
character.
try
Devil May Cry.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's my burden to carry, and I'm not gonna use anything else besides this. This is mine to keep, and I don't imagine I'll use any other weapon.
Okay. All right.
Does it have like the body of Christ on it with like?
Yeah, we got ours. Yeah. Or what Lao? So yeah.
Guess who's watching? Husband Patrick.
Oh.
Sorry.
Patrick from our game.
Oh, okay.
and-
Hello. What's up?
Hi, Patrick.
All right. So who's talking to Mildred?
Well, are you
I think we decided.
Mildred.
We're not on good terms.
Oh, she. Okay.
I will volunteer to talk to Mildred.
Yeah.
Does not like our friend here.
Who else wants to go?
I like it.
Let's stop the place first.
I'll go with you. I'm not gonna talk though.
Okay.
Yeah, we're all gonna be.
So you guys are splitting, or are you guys all going?
No, we're all going.
Yeah,
We're all
okay.
going.
All right. So it takes from where you guys are at. Takes probably about like 30 or 40 minutes to walk from the side of the city that you're on to Mildred's place, particularly because it's nestled closer to the industrial district on the edge of the official buildings of governance within the city. On the what's it called? On the way, you hear a town crier just kind of ringing a bell. Gling, 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 gling. And it says, attention, attention, be careful for highwaymen. There have been reported robberies on the street. Keep guard presence around carriages to prevent theft. Gling, 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 gling. The Eagles won. Hopefully they beat the Commanders.
He's a town cry. We're still looking for Bethany Smith.
Eventually, you make your way down a main thoroughfare. You see a thatched roof awning that leads to a larger cement building. This one kind of standing different from the typical tan or white building facades that you have noticed. This one has a little bit more of a gray industrial look. You see the wooden joists kind of sticking out the side. The awnings hang down, and then you see a large stone smokestack in front of a huge furnace. And you see there is a green skin, cropped hair orcish woman. Cling, 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 cling. She's got goggles on and a cloth over her face, and she's hammering cling, cling. And then she puts it in the fire. She walks over to the kiln, pulls out a crucible, and pours it into a mold. It seems like she's working through some orders right now. There's also what appears to be a storefront underneath that thatched awning with a double door that leads in.
Interesting. I forgot what we were gonna ask this lady.
If she knows any
Oh, that's right.
what were we gonna ask this person?
Not about
Who was the
guilds.
person we asked about the strange happenings? Who would
That's
know?
right.
About
That's
strange
right.
things?
It's knows the town, knows that kind of stuff. Okay.
I
I like
say we don't. Before we walk up to her, I say that we shouldn't mention Salazar just in case, because every time we mention it, everyone's like good luck.
Mm-hmm.
So let's just keep
Okay.
that in the distance for now.
Right.
Yeah.
Down for that. So, alright.
All right, who strikes
I
conversation?
think it's all you right now. So, I think we need to make friends with her and get her on our side. So,
You
know,
hang on the back.
I'm gonna leave her outside and
Yeah.
keep an eye on the streets.
Yeah.
Okay. So I am going to remove some of my over covering because I am wearing a chainmail underneath, and it is of the finest iron and it is very strong. I want her to admire it. So I am going to walk in with my chainmail.
Sure. So you walk up and she's like hammering. She kind of like cling, 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 and she like picks up something like a bale of like scrap, and she like pours it in a tray and like takes the tray, shakes it out, like reaches in, pulls up something, looks at it, throws it over her shoulder, and she like dumps it all into like a larger crucible that she puts into the fire. And then she turns around, she notices you. She says, "Oh, how can I help you?" Removes her goggles. You see like soot lining the side. She pulls her mask down. She's in her like not, I don't want to say middle years, but like late 30s, early 40s time period. For an orc that would be like probably like
100 years.
early 30s, because orcs don't live as long, unfortunately. Rest in peace, orcs. But yeah, and she's got very striking, pronounced features. She's a beautiful woman.
Okay. We're looking for Mildred.
You looking right at her? How can I help you?
We're looking for some information.
Well, I don't forge information. I forge things made of metal. I mean, I could tell you what I know, but it probably isn't that much.
Interesting. Can you tell me about what your most popular craft product is to sell?
Oh, that's a loaded question. In terms of what? Bulk, quantity in an order, or the price per piece? It depends what you're looking for. I mean, hinge and nail fabrications, we are responsible for the majority of the metal production in this city. I mean, we do everything from nails to hinges to, glasses frames, screws, bolts. I also am responsible for the guard's armor. Weapons, things, and the like. Depends what you want.
Right. Recently, has anyone come in asking for a particularly special item or custom?
I don't break client and business confidentiality. That would be unfair to my customers.
Or rather, what is one of the most special items that you've created recently?
Well, I don't do much enchantments really. I just focus on the meat and potatoes of things. I just do the fabrication of metals. I actually have a couple of leather distributors that help make my bonding and handles for some of my weapons. I did, really curious, someone commissioned a metal frame. They said they were going to put some wheels on it and try and make some sort of self-propelled transportation device. Listen, it was probably the most curious looking schematic I've ever seen. But those gnomes, their crafts are crazy.
That's pretty interesting.
Yeah, I want to see those schematics. I'm a bit of an engineer myself. Do you have any like drawings of it or anything, or like just out of pure interest?
Roll a persuasion check.
Wow. Pretty good.
This guy's been listening.
A 24.
Nice.
Nicely done.
24. She says, "An engineer, eh? Sure. Here, come in. I'll have the drawings in the store. Follow me. What's all your names?"
Hi, my name is Durandi.
Pleasure.
My name's David.
Very well.
Tiki.
I'm still outside.
Oh, right. Air lifer.
You're well, she's outside too. Because the foundry is
I'm-
outside. You're on the street. Oh,
Yeah, we left her outside.
you do have.
We're neighbors.
To watch.
You're her neighbor.
Well, you said I grew up there. I know her.
You grew up some.
I did grow up somewhere else, but I spent a large time.
You spent a large time. You could know her. You're saying you have beef with
You
her.
just told me that I knew her.
Well, I mean, you know of her.
Teenagers get into shenanigans, and I got into her shop. And then I grew up, and then I hit her.
But if you're telling me you have beef, then you do have beef. Obviously.
No.
Respectfully, I just want to clarify because I'm deaf. I'm just clarifying because I'm part of here.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah, you haven't paid for the last horseshoes you got.
I imagine your boss like asked you to pick up some supplies, and then you like went to get the supplies, right? But like you did one of those things where like, oh, thank you, and then walked out without paying, and now you're too anxious to go back in.
Whoa. Nice.
I don't know. I don't want to speak for you though.
I always pay my debts. That's not what happens.
Fair. That's fair. And then it's just beef. She's like you don't respect people who violate antitrust laws, and has too many establishments.
That's true.
She bought out one of your friend's establishments.
She's a mogul.
But yeah, roll perception check as you're kind of sitting.
24.
24. Another day in Fogg's Bay. People just like walking. Something strikes you as curious as you look out to the water. Like the general topography of the city is like very like on like the side of a hill. You know what I mean? So like the city line sits at the ridge of like the top of the hill that leads into the Serrani Desert, right? So you have very like wide view from where you're at of the port and the ships that are coming in and out. You see the port kind of like sits as a crescent along the majority of the city, and then the skyport is nestled on the like northern side of that crescent. And eventually you see one sky ship stands a little different from the rest. Looks to be of a foreign make, something that isn't necessarily like it doesn't match a lot of the ships that manage a lot of the trade in this region. And it's not abnormal because this is like one of the largest ports on this side of the continent that you're on. But it stands different. It bears curious green and red sails. All right. Other than that, you don't notice too much. She ushers you all into the main building, and you see. You look around. You see like wooden shelves with boxes oriented towards a viewer who might like walk through the shop. You see like troughs of like nails, bolts, hinges, like utensils, and on the other side like forks, knives, spoons, anything that you can imagine that can be made of metal. You see here, and when you look at it, you pick it up, and all of it is really well made. There's hardly any pitting. The alloy is like really consistent. There's no discoloration or like oxidation. And like for usually when you have like ferrous metals sitting out, you have to be mindful of rusting, right? For this, she's just left them out, and like she definitely hasn't sold like an entire box from nails from her storefront, but they're all like not rusting. They're all like look really clean, like well maintained. And you see along the center is like several different kinds of suits of armors in different styles. And along the back wall behind the main shelf, the main counter, is a wall of some of the most beautiful, like, raw blades. Like, they don't have handles yet, but they have like hilts, they have like cross guards. They're blade blanks pretty much. And there's axe heads, there's like hammer heads, there's in one of the bins behind her, there's like an entire trough of like arrowheads that you can see. She's got it all. She motions. She moves behind the counter, looks at you all, and says, "So, what can I help you with?" "Oh, the schematics, right.
No, it's there's so much here to look at, and your workshop is immaculate. It's easy to see why I imagine the majority of work comes through your shop.
Yeah, right here." And she goes under. She pulls out like one of those art folders. You know, those like stiff leather, like big folders. And she pulls out a couple sheets of vellum, and like she lays them out on the counter. "Right here, you see, isn't that interesting?" He says he's going to put the wheels right there. He's going to use like an arcane battery to propel the wheels, make them go using gears and things like that. Something about races in the desert. I've never heard of it.
That's exciting.
This is exciting, like gnomish inventions. These type of schematics always excite me. It's interesting to see new things. Stuff like, is this something that you enjoyed building?
I mean, it was curious. I had to make some of my molds, from scratch, and that's always a pain in the ass. You have to cast concrete. Pain in the ass. She kind of looks at you, eyes like up and down.
Oh.
So you're an engineer. What's your name?
My name's
He's very involved in this.
I'm David. I enjoy working with my hands, and I enjoy building things.
I enjoy working with my hands too.
I can see that. It seems like you've done that a lot.
You're from around here.
Unfortunately, I'm not.
You
But
sticking around for long?
I honestly don't know. Would it be possible if I was for me to be able to come back and maybe talk to you a little bit more about your the things you've been making?
I love you can talk to me anytime. How about this? She like clears her throat. I'm heading down to. Well, it's a little place. I'm not one for big clubs or anything like that. The Green Bottle place, the brewery. I'm headed there tonight. That's usually where I get my last round after work.
Oh, nice. That sounds amazing. Me and my friends, we have a couple of like errands that we're going to be doing, but I imagine if I have time for a nightcap, I would love to see you there. Could I ask you something crazy?
Sure. How crazy are you talking? And she kind of like leans over to you, kind of like pushes her chest together.
Nice. I lean in and I say, hey, remember the schematic?
What?
The schematic?
Mm-hmm.
Could I borrow it?
Roll a persuasion check. The DC is a little lower because she has the hots for you. We'll see.
Advanced.
13.
plus
Oh,
what?
plus 5. 18.
Old 18.
The DC was 14.
Whoa, that worked
Just
out.
got out for you.
She says this is the original. I have a copy. And she reaches under the table, not breaking eye contact, and pulls the exact one out.
Wow.
That's awesome. You're quite a stunner. Maybe I'll see you tonight at the Green Bottle.
Her like green cheeks turn a little like ruddy brown because she's blushing a little bit.
Oh,
She says, "I'll see you later."
nicely done. You
Wow.
guys ready to roll?
Yeah, where are we going? What did we learn from this apart from how to make a car?
That there is someone
the
making cars,
the chassis of a
and they're
car.
drag racing
That is
cars.
true, and also we've made a great friend, and
Yeah,
like we'll
absolutely.
be able to like pay off whatever debt our other friend owes. So.
Okay, so should we just go to the sewer?
So this was a blowout. Yeah, we gotta.
Do you want to
let's
just go to the sewer and follow
Oh,
that?
she says one other thing. As you're walking out, trying to figure this out, she says to you, "You gotta be careful. It'll rust. It's too nice." And she throws you like a little vial of oil
Interesting.
to maintain. She was side eyeing your armor. She knew.
Side-eye.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Mildred.
On the
Yes,
house.
thank you for the gift.
Generous and flirty.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And
Might have gotta go with you to the green
Yeah,
boat.
works. Cute. Okay, so we go in the tunnel and see the light.
I don't know. That seems like a pretty strong option. Going the tunnel. How does everyone feel about that?
You pretty much have the tunnel, and then you have the government buildings.
Oh, for the entrance.
Yeah.
But you already have most of the official information.
That's true. Where did gnomes live around here?
Let's
the
just
whole
go.
world.
Just do this side quest.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's true, that's true. Yeah, I just want to see what this little, Model
What?
T is gonna be
If
like.
if we're given the option of go to a desert, that's where we're
For
going. How about-
races?
Yeah.
I'd be
Yeah.
down.
That sounds.
That sounds
Hold
fun.
on. So Bursk is a desert. That's where the Cypher's supposed to be in 3 weeks.
Oh.
Bursk, the city
Yeah.
in
Yeah,
the mountains, right?
Yeah.
What is
that's
it, mining
true.
city, a mining
But it's
town?
supposed to be delivered to Bursk.
Yeah, it's supposed to be delivered to Bursk in 3 weeks.
Interesting.
So something about the Cypher might have something to do with the drag racing.
Okay.
I
Might
like
have
that.
something to do with the what?
Drag
The
racing?
drag racing?
Is that not what's happening?
This is some weird.
Oh, we figured out your riddle.
Yeah, drag racing.
Probably. I mean, I can't say anything, but
That's great.
That's
Good
what
job.
I think it is. Yeah. Like.
Like, but why would a shadow thing steal like a car part? Go on.
Go.
Theorize.
Right, because
Theorize as much as you
because
want.
it's planar, isn't it? Like you're not from this plane.
Yeah.
It's espionage.
There's things popping up that don't fit, that aren't quite part of this world.
Mm.
So something's wrong
Something's
with
meddling
the
with the.
plane's separation.
Yeah.
Where
Like dimensions.
if the dimensions keep smacking together, if things keep slipping through, like our new friend here.
Okay, but if that's
Well,
true, if
I
that's
don't
true,
know what's going on.
if that's true,
I
does
just
that mean
woke
the
up
part's
here.
just gone? The thing that
We
we're
don't know.
okay.
Hmm.
We have to figure out where the cipher is.
I mean, he is one of the strange happenings.
You are
We
pretty
have one
strange.
right here.
You're a quirky
You don't remember anything, do you?
I think you're fine.
I mean, I remember my downfall. I remember that my faith was not enough,
Oh, we
and
were.
that I
You're
came
always
up
talking
short
like this.
whenever I was really needed. So, no, I don't want to talk about it. Is there any whiskey? Like, let's just go to this tunnel and like die.
I think we should go to the
for it.
tunnel as well. I can light it.
Let's go to the tunnel, see where it leads, and then act accordingly, I guess.
Hope it's not still a crime scene.
Yeah,
Alright.
if it is, then we're in the right place.
All right, let me get out some of my dice.
Oh, pretty.
That's a lot of dice.
You won't fall?
I
Well,
can
thank
sound it better.
Ah! I almost fell. Oh my god! Oh. That was close.
That felt for 3 seconds.
I'm sorry. The dice probably does not sound good on the microphone right now.
Yeah, let's bleep that out as if you're like swearing or something. Funny.
Beep beep beep.
Why he's so angry?
Oh, I read something on the internet that if I wanted to isolate microphones on the table. You could put a mouse pad underneath the stand on a table. That'll isolate the sound.
I don't understand that one bit.
I don't
See, the cushioning
Vibration.
of it allows the vibration to be dampened, and so it creates a different type of sound.
How's that isolating it?
Yeah, I don't. Isolating how?
Oh, I just made that up. I don't know. I was just
Fair enough.
speaking
Touche.
confidently.
Well,
All
free
right.
reign on the internet.
So,
who knows?
This is true.
You come to the outside of the Green Bottle Brewery. You see the outdoor bar
Okay.
where you initially met.
That's where you're not.
I thought we were coming to the tunnel.
We're going to the tunnel.
Yeah, we were going to the tunnel.
Yeah, the tunnel was outside of the Green Bottle.
Oh, awesome.
Okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
remember?
And
If
I
you
wanted a
remember,
drink first.
I remember
you
now.
looked
Oh,
over the
it's the
side,
bar right
and
outside.
there was a metal
Okay.
grate
Yeah.
that led
Yes.
in that was under the water.
Yeah.
And you discovered a manhole cover that led in. That's right to the. If you're facing the Green Bottle, it was to the right down the road that was perpendicular to the coastal thoroughfare.
Yeah.
Is this bar open right now?
Yeah, they're open.
I want to run in real quick and just buy Mildred a couple of drinks, because I didn't realize this was the bar that
Before
she
she
came to.
before she gets there.
Yeah.
Wow,
Like
that
just
is
in case
fucking-
I don't get to come
Smooth
later.
operator over here.
Or roof.
That's a big
Oh,
brain
fuck.
move.
yeah.
No, don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't.
No,
hand
yeah,
her drinks?
well, I'm gonna talk to the bartender. Like,
Uh.
well, like, yeah. Okay, yeah. So I run into the bartender real quick.
Sure.
Make that count.
Smooth pink and crease. What was that?
Hold on one second.
That would let him.
I've honestly never been with a green person before, so.
Yeah, so you go in and you see a rotund human man with like a scruffy brown beard and like hair underneath like a cap with like a small little brim, and he's just kind of like washing out some cups. You hear the sloshing of water. He says, "Well, how can I help you?"
Drop down like a gold piece, and I'm like, do you know who Mildred is?
Oh yeah, she's one of our regulars.
That's what I heard.
Oh.
I'd like to buy Mildred 2 drinks and buy myself one quick one before I go off and do some errands.
Sure. Would you like me to leave a message?
Mm-hmm.
Happy drinking and hammer swinging.
Very well. Do you want your change?
No, I'm good, mate.
Thank you kindly, sir. Here you go. What will you be having?
The hardest thing you have.
Oh, I got some of the finest Ishkatar and Firewater.
Mm.
And then he goes over to like a beautifully ornate glass bottle that has like all sorts of beautiful filigree on it. He uncorks it and pours it into like a little like pewter cup. Hands it to you. Drink up.
Nice. I drink it as fast as I can.
You feel when you take the sip, it's like sweet and like almost effervescent as it like goes down. But then as it hits the throat, you feel like a warmth that grows into like a burn. And for a moment, your nose flares with like the astringence of alcohol. But then like it mellows out once like the warmth hits your belly.
Nice. I enjoy the pain and feel like it's something I deserve. And then I walk back out.
Are you Catholic?
And then I walk back out to the group and I tell them, I think I'm ready to go. I did my one good deed for the day.
Awesome. All right, so you walk back out to the party, and you walk out to the storm drain manhole cover situation that you had discovered. The initial incident, the scene of the crime.
Just gotta
What
go
do you
down
do?
in there.
Mm-hmm. Noses.
Well, I've been down there before.
Let's just, yeah, I'll go down first.
There's not much going on down there.
Is
I
it,
still
where
wanna
did
get
we
there.
see the light though? Like, is
Now, one
it
of
farther we could go?
What do you remember seeing down there?
there was a tunnel. I came from the other direction because I came from underwater.
Right.
Okay.
There is a fork. 3 tunnels. I've been through 2 of them. One leads
Okay.
to the ocean. One leads here.
Well,
I don't know where the other one leads.
Do you could
At the
remember which one it
intersection.
is?
Yeah, I could. It's pretty obvious. The one to the water leads right to the water there, so you don't.
Alright. I say that's what we're, let's check that out. That's
Let's do
the
it.
only one that
Sorry.
we don't know. And
Yeah.
yeah, let's check it out.
So let's
I'm down
head
to charge
into
down there.
and head into the sewer and go down the one specific route.
Are we being quiet or loud?
Can we do like a mixture of both? Like
Like a standard sound.
yeah, kind of
Yeah.
standard right down the middle.
Yeah, it's like not even, just, yeah, strolling.
Yeah. Could be anything in there.
Do you like chocolate cake? It was an echo situation.
Yeah, cake.
So, you guys, are you guys going through the water to the side where the grate is, or are you going through the top?
Go to the top.
Yeah,
The top is really heavy. I don't know if you guys know this, manhole covers are fucking heavy.
Yeah,
How
who's
did you
strong
get
in
the
this group?
first time then?
Who's strong in
You
this group?
you have the
Someone's
leverage of
strong.
like coming up. You can put it on your back. You know what I mean?
That
But
makes sense.
if it's flat and in the ground, you have to like get a grip in, and there's like a small slot that you can like.
is
get
your
in.
magic hand strong?
I think magic hand is only as strong as like what you are.
5 pounds, 10 pounds.
5 pounds, 10 pounds. So
I think it's 10 pounds, but it could be 5 pounds too.
So
Hey, Chad.
None of us are needy.
Tell me, how much does new mage hand do in terms of weight?
True.
Is there,
You should say under the spell.
is there anything, any of our weapons big enough to fit in that little hole to pry this thing out? So, yeah.
Well, it's like a circular. It's about like 4
Just
feet.
do it
Like you all can
together.
fit.
Let's
it's
all
easy
just
to
do it
lift this
together.
flat thing out of.
Let's all do
Teamwork
it
makes the
together.
dream
It's embezzled in the ground. What?
Teamwork makes the dream work.
We're all lifted
Yeah.
together.
Or is there anyone walking about who
Teamwork
looks
makes the
very
dream squirt.
strong?
What did you just say?
And I said teamwork makes the cream squirt.
Yeah, just like
Yeah,
that.
you
Yeah.
need to, we just need to lift this thing up.
Let's just lift it out of the ground. All
Yeah.
this together.
All right.
On.
So I need a
On
group
three.
athletics check.
How do we do that?
Alright.
Because it's a group check, it's actually relatively low.
Ridiculous. 21.
That's ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
You say that in a good way or in a bad way?
In a
Because
great
I thought
way.
you were about to give us a really
I
strong
got a
answer.
16.
No.
I got a
14.
15.
That's alright.
I'm trying to see what my acrobatics is though.
22.
22. Alright. What's a 22? And the rest of you all rolling over 10.
Yeah.
Except
No, 13.
13?
It's
Yeah.
over 10.
10 was the DC, it was a group check. You all just like, you know,
Oh, like
dig
nothing.
deep,
It was
pull it
nothing.
straight out. It's like probably about like 200 pounds. No, 150
Throw it
pounds
40
of metal.
feet.
Just throw it.
Of metal, yeah. And then like you get out really easily.
Nice.
It's 100. It's like probably weighs as much as Kiki soaking wet.
Let's put a small rock underneath it so it'll be easier to pick up next time. So,
Sure.
like that was the hardest thing.
Yeah,
I think I
getting your
lost
fingers
nails.
underneath it really was the hardest part.
Yeah.
But you see a staircase that descends
Sits on the
down
side and just send it
into
rolling.
Yeah.
you hear like the trickling of water, like
Nice. I drop in first.
like that, Chat.
Hear that, Chad?
That's
Chad, Chad, you want me to do it again, Chad? Chad, you get that?
Yeah.
Smash that. Subscribe to the like, Chad.
But yeah, one by one you descend. What's the marching order?
I'll go after David.
Are you-
First,
Yeah,
All
first.
going
First?
down?
so Bishop,
We all gotta go
Durandi.
down.
Who's following Durandi?
I'll go next.
Tempest.
I'll go then.
Okay.
I'll go last.
Yeah?
Yes, I'll go.
And you come to like about 5 foot wide like landing with like water that's just like coursing through some sort of storm drain, probably like letting some of the coastal water in order to like offset the water level for the sake of a port. prevent too much stress on some of the infrastructure.
So is the water too high right now? Is the
No,
tide
it's-
too high?
It's like, it's not like low tide, it's not high tide. It's like the in-betweens of the tidal shift.
Alright.
Good.
Yeah.
It exposes enough of the landing for you guys to see the water to your left that extends out for about like 20 feet, and the path that continues up ahead.
How are the acoustics in here? Kiki just is like,
It's like a bridge check.
yeah, sure. 16,
16.
15.
Yeah, with the 16, 17, Kiki, you falsetto belt an A over high C like it's your job. And it like reverberates in the room, and it's nice.
Cool.
Alright, so I think we should head down this hallway, and because there's so many of us, I think we should all like use our fingers to see if we find any hidden latches or hidden places that we could go.
Does anybody
Dark
have
vision.
detect magic?
I do.
Maybe it could be a magic-related door mechanism.
If we get like halfway down or something, then
So I can either do that or I could shed light.
Do that.
Light.
We do,
Uh,
well, actually,
I mean,
who
we have torches.
doesn't have dark vision?
I have dark vision, but I have produce flame as well.
Let me see.
Which
Do you have dark vision?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Do you have dark vision?
Yeah.
I don't think I have
I'm-
dark vision.
Alright, so let's just say for the people who
I'm
don't have
fine
dark vision.
being in the dark though. That's where I do best.
No, you can't see in the dark.
I'm just gonna walk.
You're just walking into darkness, like clinging to the wall.
Yep.
Yeah, is anyone gonna cast any light?
Yeah, I'll cast produce flame, and then direct all of your attention towards the brick wall that I noticed when I was down here last time. Had a strange magical glow to it. That cleared up fairly quickly.
What?
Can I add on to that?
Hey, what?
Add on to it.
Yeah, sure. What do you want to do?
Fire play, which causes flames or light to flicker, brighten, or dim. So I'd like
Oh.
to enhance the.
Okay,
flames.
so you're enhancing her flames. Yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
Okay.
You watch as your Gerardi kind of like waves her hand, her eyes kind of like glow a light, and your flames start to flicker brighter. You feel it warmer in your hand.
Nice.
You can actually see now.
I knew he knew where he was going.
This wall, we feel like there's any way we can get past it? Is this our
Well,
investigation?
it's like a path that continues straight for a little bit. I mean, you can see up ahead that there's like a sort of a wall up ahead, but there's two, like the path splits, diverges into two directions, probably about like 100 feet up ahead
Alright.
as you guys are marching up.
Yeah, let's keep going.
So let's go meet the wall.
Is that the wall where it was, or are we at the wall where it was? Because I was under the impression we were currently at the wall.
You were in the spot where you saw the light fade,
Yes, okay.
but like
sick.
you have to continue further ahead to see more.
Okay, I'm just making sure we're in the right spot on my
Yeah, you're in the right spot. Yeah.
So if we're at the wall, is it glowing?
It's not glowing currently, no.
Can I put my hand on it?
It's cool, damp. If someone wants to make a survival check, that's the check that you would need to do to like track or like, you know, figure out
Plus 5.
some
Anyone better than
footsteps or
plus 5 on survival?
Probably not.
Plus 3.
That's pretty dope.
+6.
Oh,
Go for it.
You have the torch in hand.
Ridiculous. That's a good one, right?
Oh.
It's two numbers.
That's 12.
Oh. Plus
Wait,
6.
plus 6, right?
So eight,
Yeah, 6
so eight-
plus 6
eight-
is
Oh
12.
shit, son! Oh damn!
I can do a little bit of it. Not a lot, but a little bit.
So what was your roll?
What'd you do?
12.
12. Yeah, it's hard to see. It's like
I did 18.
on survival.
Yes.
Okay. Tempest, you're like looking around and you're not seeing anything. But one thing that you notice, Bishop David, and maybe the Lord gave you this, maybe this is something you discovered on your own. You see what appears to be some of the scum on the walls. There's like fingerprints that kind of like dragged down, right? As if like someone almost slipped into the water and caught themselves on the wall. And you see that that particular grab is on a path that veers towards the right.
Interesting. Alright.
The right directional of the perpendicular separation.
Nice. I point that out to my companions and stuff, and like show in that area and fill in that area and stuff.
Sure.
I think we should go right.
Should I cast detect magic?
Go for it.
Okay.
See what you find.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, what's the mechanics on like magic lingering in this world?
Usually it's quantified by the effects of whatever spell. There's certain spells that actually are how wards and traps and things and effects are established, and usually within that language is where, like, once the initial effect is determined, that's how it, like, I figure it out. And that's a lot of stuff that I do on my side of things. And then, like, if you cast a spell, then I'll let you know what you do get, and then based on what it is and your knowledge, I will advise.
Continue.
Let's get on down the road.
So I want to cast detect magic.
You want to detect magic? You
Yeah.
can absolutely do
on the
that.
wall.
As you cast detect magic, what does it look like when you cast detect magic?
My eyes glow and both hands rise, and a white aura extends out from my palms.
And as you extend that like white aura out, you all see it, and it like kind of like briefly lights up the room very brightly, and then it settles and becomes more like intrinsic and innate in your surroundings that you can see. You see, other than the whatever magical things you might have on you, I don't think any of you guys have too many magical items right now. So yeah, you don't really see too much magic emanating from this particular place. It seems pretty mundane.
Okay.
So you're gonna follow the path to the right.
On to the right.
Detect my magic.
You come to a place where the path looks to be partially eroded out, and that looks relatively precarious, and it might be challenging to progress further.
Is
It's
it
like,
crumbled into the water?
yeah, some of the path definitely has crumbled into the water.
So could I swim across?
You could swim across. The water's moving kind of fast, and so it would require, traversing like the refuse-filled water.
Do you think this is broken, or if there's like a path somewhere else?
That we're not
like-
seeing?
Yeah,
Wait,
like
do you think there's a door in that brick wall?
That's a good question actually. I was gonna say, is there any like deep bodies of water? Or anything
Any what?
like deep bodies of water? Or is
Uh,
this just
roll
a straight
perception check.
tunnel? Okay.
Or you can roll investigation if you want.
Let's see. It's the same, so let's just do investigation. 23. Wait, yeah, 23.
Uh,
I'm rolling for it.
The channel of water is very deep.
Very deep.
Yeah, it's to move a lot of water out of the city.
Perfect.
You also can tell, based on his, assessment, there's probably no traps here. You see, like, corridors wind underneath different parts of the city. As a roguish individual, especially with your role, there's probably, like, somewhat of a system to how it's laid out.
Okay.
So, it's just a matter about finding which direction this person went in.
I am lizard folk. I can hold my breath for 15 minutes. You want me to go down there and see what I can find?
In the water?
In the water. I can go swimming for 15 minutes. I'll hold my breath.
If you want to go for it,
I don't know if there's like a tunnel
there is
down
a
there.
current that he talked about. You want to like tie it off or something?
I want to check these walls first to make sure Like, I don't feel like every
But
time
it wouldn't
people are
be in the
gonna
water.
walk to, or jump down in the water.
Yeah, okay.
Can you use your roguish ways to check for a hidden,
Latch or
I
something.
mean, with your
Yeah.
roll, you would be able to tell that there are no hidden, like,
There's no traps.
there's no like hidden doorways or
we're
anything.
just,
Alright.
okay.
That's
Interesting.
why-
I would just see the. Okay.
So should we go in the water or should we try to get across?
Ceiling look like?
The ceiling's just like kind of like a rounded sort of tunnel.
Okay,
So
don't-
nothing to like grab
Anybody have any
onto.
cool spells that move them in any way? Nothing?
I didn't see any trees down here either.
Yeah, I'm just a killer. I don't really.
You are. You're just a killer.
I could maybe try to shake some things up, either with a loud voice. I don't know. Maybe there's like a sonic element or like tremors. Maybe sort of, cause a little earthquake. See what it shakes up.
How would
You're in a
we
tunnel.
see?
Right. You know what? It took a lot.
Should we try the left side? Like, go back?
Is this our only
No.
path forward?
Well, no, because we were at the wall and I saw something that looked like they had headed towards the right. So that's
Oh,
why
I
we
didn't know
headed
that.
to
I
the
thought
right.
that we just went down that way.
Well,
So we could head the other direction too.
I was under the impression it was a straight path along the side of the tunnel from where we came down.
Yeah,
because
but
I came up
at-
from the water.
Yeah, and then as you progress further, then you saw the path diverge into two.
Yeah.
So it was like having progressed further from the last point that you were at.
Yeah, so we came in a straight line. There
So
was no
I think we should go-
paths.
Well,
And you
we-
saw
Other
the
than
handprint leading to
water.
the right.
Yeah. So I think we should,
That way.
huh?
We should go with the right way, right?
Go the next way?
Yeah.
Alright.
So no one's going into the water?
I don't think
Unless
so,
Dave,
not
unless
yet.
you want to,
Unless we wanna come back. I wanna
make
come
some
back.
great rolls.
Yeah.
I don't wanna do it just yet.
No.
Let's save that. I mean, it's not like a spell. I can do it whenever. But,
Yeah.
Okay.
That's great to know. That's cool.
Alright, so you progress forward. And as you do, eventually you come to a 10-foot wide walkway. And it has like two paths leading right and left and one continuing forward. And as you're like sort of coming through, you come to this 10-foot wide pathway that kind of cuts across the pathway that you're on. And you look around the corner and you hear like the squelching of some like gelatinous material. And as you're about to like traverse, you see this massive gelatinous cube just like come and approach you. And then it sees you guys. You see a statue floating in the inside. It like sees you guys and it just kind of like backs up. And it's like it's just kind of standing at the edge of the tunnel to your left.
This is a floating cube.
It's a gelatinous cube. And it's just like kind of, it's just kind of
like a
standing,
little Jell-O
it's
cube.
standing against, like in the pathway to your left, just kind of like, with your passive insight, you would know that it's just kind of like waiting for you to like walk by.
Yeah.
As if we don't know it's there.
No,
Where is,
Can I reach it?
I wanna-
What do you think of this?
I
What
want
in
to
the
yell
world?
at it.
Yell at it. See what the fuck happens.
Yeah, I
what are you
wanna.
yelling?
I want to use booming voice, and
Okay.
I want to say, explain yourself,
Ooh.
Jello.
And then as you say that, Gerondi's voice echoing, "Explain yourself," reverberating throughout the wonderful acoustics of this sewer. It just kind of like stands there, like doesn't change or do anything. It's just gelatinous.
Does it jiggle?
Just
a
like-
bit?
If I sort of put my foot in the path, does it react in any way?
It doesn't.
No.
No,
It's kind of like politely
that's
waiting for
gonna
you guys
suck you in.
to.
I'm down to just walk
Should
straight
we,
past
y'all want
it.
to
Absorbed in it.
Should we just run past this thing?
You're
Y'all want-
ambassadors?
Yeah, I want to try right
Do
now.
you want to just run past this thing?
No, she should poke it.
Well, because
You fucking should not.
I'm acid resistant.
Oh, well, in that case.
Oh, there
So can I shove my arm in it and pull out the statue? Is it like?
Interesting. I was not expecting
Or
this.
magic can, you should have
Crazy.
her, like, hold on to her, and worst comes to worst, you could pull her out.
This feels highly dangerous.
I'm
for it.
she brought it up.
It's
Or they
not
brought
very
it.
big, is it?
What's this?
It's like a 6 foot tall stone statue.
Is it? But it's a cube, so it's 6 by 6. So I only have to reach 3 feet across. It's a statue, so
It's 15 by 15. It's large.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
You went on a step
I thought this was
inside.
a little.
It's 10 by 6. It's like 10 by 10.
Is there even space to
They
get
had it
around
in the bag.
tunnel?
What'd you say?
Is there even space to get around it?
Yeah, there is. It's like waiting in the side of the pathway, like almost like politely letting you go, which is kind of unheard of for a
Yeah, that's why we're all like.
Yeah, that's
out
why
like
I
this.
don't trust that. It's like, why is it so friendly?
All right, I just walked straight across.
It lets you go. It doesn't
All right,
bother you.
let's do it. Let's hustle.
Okay.
Alright.
One by one. And like if you see the statue kind of like the whole statue kind of moves, but just slightly enough to look like the head is like nodding at you guys, and then it just like kind of
Watch it come back and be like.
It goes down the other way.
That was
What?
strange.
I want to see that later, but I don't want to fuck with that thing either. Like, I feel like it didn't fuck with us because it could fuck us up.
Yeah, that thing could have killed us.
You should.
Eventually, you continue forward, and you come to a sewer grate that leads into like a larger room with your passive perception. I believe you two have the strongest passive perception. You see on the floor footsteps leading into this, and the doorway of the sewer grate is closed. It's locked, or well, it's like closed. You're not sure if it's locked, but
Is sewer great?
The sewer grate is locked.
it's like
Yeah.
a cage door, right? You can see into the room, and
Wow.
it's like
That's,
almost like
yeah,
rectangular,
that's
but you see on the far end the corners are rounded. You see a stone walkway that kind of snakes through the room. You see like a mound of like rock in the center of the room, just sticking out of the water.
Is it like locked, like padlock locked, or locked like the grate is inset in the wall?
Well, the lock, it appears that there's like a lock inset into the grate.
So it has hinges and opens.
I'm sorry?
It has hinges and opens.
Yeah, it hasn't just opened. It's like, so like, you know, like when you see like a sewer and there's like a cage door situation,
Okay,
and there's
so
like
are
a
we
door
gonna
built into that cage.
Pick it, or are we gonna shake it loose? You had that reverberation thing, right?
I can mage hand it, which can open an unlocked door.
Or that too.
What is in thieves' tools? Is there lockpick?
Yeah. Thieves' tools is like lock, anything that you
Give it
can
a
use to
shot.
commit crime.
Yeah, can I give it a shot and see?
Yeah, sure.
if I can lock
You
it?
can roll a lockpick check.
So
So
do I-
it should be your dexterity plus proficiency. It's not on the character sheet. It's one of the few things that doesn't show up as for rogues is that check.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So
But you
which
can
one-
get expertise
Wait,
in
so
it.
what do I use to performance?
Well, it would be your dexterity plus your proficiency. So if you're proficient in stealth, maybe, but you might have expertise on that. So I would just dexterity modifier plus proficiency
Oh,
modifier.
I see. Okay, I see. Okay, alright. Oh wait, wrong one. That's not it. 20.
20.
Mhm.
Right. Yeah, with the 20, it was locked. And it was not trapped, but you do manage to unlock it.
And
It opens up.
Alright.
You see the path ahead of you.
Yeah.
Let's just move this for a second.
Yay.
Good job.
Yeah, that's
Freedom, dare I say we should take a break before?
Yeah.
Or
Well, I just want to set this out for you guys to see,
Ooh.
and then we will go to break
Alright,
because I have to set up cameras for this too.
got it.
But this is the room that you see, and the whole audience can see my titties.
Indoor soccer.
It's a bathhouse.
This is where you kind of came in through.
It's a warrior's arena.
And there's a mound of rock like right over here. I just forgot rocks at home.
Oh.
Cool.
Alright, I like it.
This seems alrighty.
Mound of rocks.
This
Alright.
is exciting.
So, with that, I'm gonna set up a couple things over here, and we will go to break. See you guys in about 20, 30-ish minutes. Just pay attention for when that 10-minute timer goes on, and we'll see you guys in a little bit.
need tacos.
Welcome back, everybody.
Tacos.
I would like to thank everyone for coming here. I have one announcement that I would like to make. On January 20... I believe it's 29th. January 29th, we'll be hosting a live stream game, an espionage game, about the Rust Rebellion. People fighting against the oligarchic class of Bursk, the industrious city in the mountains, the Iron Ridge. And again, that'll be on January 29th, and it'll be featuring some awesome content creators. With that, coming right back into it. So, you all enter this room over here. What was the marching order coming into this? You unlocked it, right? So you're kind of probably up to the front. I brought some minis as like placeholders you guys could choose from. Gerandi, I actually found one that suits you perfectly.
Wonderful.
It's the gold scales for me. I just wish the sleeves were red.
Oh, this is really great. Thank you.
That's awesome.
But I imagine you'd have like more armor and like weapons than that. But these are the others. If you guys want to pick your mini,
Damn.
I know.
I was like, that would make me want to paint something for the first time. Like
Yeah.
to paint something.
So are the minis that are specifically ours maybe get lost today?
The what?
Do you have like Kiki's mini or?
I don't. They're
Got
they're just
Cool.
we need to paint them, guys.
Placeholders.
We need to get together and paint these suckers.
I've been thinking about it. This is
Yeah.
And some of you guys
Is that a
haven't even.
stream also?
You know, Rodney, if you're watching this, you should send me. You might have sent me your mini,
shame.
but if you haven't, do it, dude.
I haven't
Yeah, finish the minis so that way I can print them. Also, with that, I make minis. I do terrain and minis at Thunder Wizard Games.
This is my dude. This guy right here, right? Good. Looks more badass than he should. Oh, actually, this has like a nice little, okay.
This one's not necessarily a dragon, but it could pass on.
Here's mine.
That's yours? Okay. So, you're first, right? So,
I'm first, yes. Sorry.
that's you? I'll put oh, you landed perfectly.
Wow,
Okay,
you did
okay,
like
actually-
that? That was amazing. Can we get a slow-mo
Yeah, really pause so we can fit it in later.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll do it full speed, but just be slow-mo. That was
Hold up 1 second.
That is so precarious. I don't know about that.
Super curious.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a good word.
That's a
I
good
do
word.
love that.
That's a
So,
good word.
Bear with me for 1 second, just managing some technical difficulties.
would that be the band name?
Free to
Precarious,
be
precarious. It'd be a good
Like it's
Tool song name.
it's a bunch of guys who like
But
hold
you
their
don't
ear
have-
and are like, like something like that.
It's like the Chili's, like,
Baby.
You ever seen a fucking recording of that commercial?
Mm-hmm.
It is some great footage.
Yeah.
It's just a bunch of people just like jamming around.
Oh, the
It's like
commercials?
right,
The whole
Yeah.
production, like they're
Yeah.
in it for Chili's.
I got the camera working, guys. Oh, thank you, Mr. Zeus.
How are we doing here?
We're getting there.
That's great.
We're getting there.
Yeah. That's not doing it out of your head.
No, no. I'm trying.
You
It
know,
resulted in 45% sales increase for Chili's
Dude.
Texas court.
oh,
And
Welcome,
cemented
America.
Chili's as
There you go.
America's go-to place in order to be able to get Tex-Mex and other varieties.
How do you remember that?
I
I hope those guys are
way
watched
you say it.
videos.
My sister was a waitress for Chili's, and she told me that the fajitas that come out, they're sizzling, that they use a sizzle sauce for that. And I was like, what do you mean a sizzle sauce? And she was like, yeah, there's a sauce that sizzles really good.
It
It's
smokes
like,
better too.
What the hell? This whole time's been a lie.
It's one of the sexiest foods there is. And like when they go past it, you're just like,
Yeah, you hear it, you smell it.
that's that meme or whatever. It's like whatever you got is this girl, and then he's like, and fajitas are like in the foreground. So
oh, there we go. There we go.
Retractable, extendable forks.
I have one of those.
wait, so
That
that
should be
people can
standard.
take it.
Yeah, it's more like
Yeah.
community eating.
You know what upset me is because I would do that and all I would get is like
did
a
it,
pepper or something.
I
don't like
I'd knock
shrimp
over their water glass
fajitas.
by accident. That's what I would do.
Do you like
There
shrimp
we go.
fajitas?
Okay, so you're up front. Who's behind?
We were trying to figure it out before we let you pass.
Eric.
The two of us should be right behind.
So you're right behind
Yeah.
Froggy, and you're behind Tempest.
Yeah, we're like nearly equal.
Okay,
Can I be last?
and who's behind Gerandi?
That'd be you.
David.
Yeah, David. That's how I pronounce it now.
Is he
Okay.
French or
No.
he just
He's Jewish. He's a Jewish Catholic.
I like your words, Kiki.
Jews for Jesus.
Choose for Jesus.
Let's say it would be funny to think that Kalita is at the bursar. Kalita's been at the tax office this whole time, trying to like confirm, corroborate these reports.
Our insurance officers.
They're like, I'm.
Public.
Yeah.
Taking his driver's test.
All right.
Appreciate
I
it.
felt bad.
This is cool.
You can have it if you want it. Just take the whole thing.
There's a whole bag, you guys.
This is the first time I have a successful
Oh,
map.
Yeah, it worked
it's
out
super
perfect.
good.
Kind of like
Take
a
that
fan.
Yeah, I like besties.
All right.
Absolutely, I can.
These things are the softest, pillowy things on the planet.
They're literally drugs.
Yeah. They're literally drugs.
Citric
Zeus,
acid.
could I have you shift over this way, and then you shift over a little this way? Because this.
Hard.
I like to play Dungeons and Dragons.
Communal candy, I think we bonded
This is
to
peak.
another level.
This is peak D&D
A lot
right
of
now.
intimacy going on right now.
It says,
You guys are snacks and packed.
excuse me.
What
you call me?
Thank you.
Right, excuse me?
We're
Snaction packed.
we're snack packed.
Snaction, like action packed?
Oh, I was saying like we've made a pact.
Oh. What if I agreed to? I didn't get any terms and conditions.
I was thinking like snatched and hacked like Miami.
Snatched and hacked, like with like little axes and our
I was
limbs.
thinking more like Botox and
Oh.
BBL,
Let's use
baby.
this.
Whoa! Get that glow up!
Ponderosa with
Snatch and hack.
BBL, Kiki.
You heard me? Good.
That's great. What is this?
This is
control?
I run.
There we go.
I use
This
this.
is
I
so
think I might have
great.
figured
Are we
it out.
engineers now?
Yeah.
I would like to
Freedom.
thank.
Freedom. Throw your phone in this, and then when we golden, you can put it.
Oh,
No, I have it now. I have it now.
Oh.
I know. I'm sorry. I have it now.
You can leave it as background.
Yeah, leave this here though.
The reason why is because I want the versatility of like being able to do like moving shots with it with the isolated.
You just like saying the word gimbal.
Maybe I do.
It's a fun word.
It is the fun.
Beautiful.
Gimbal.
Sounds like you're.
Brian Gimbal.
Oh,
Alright.
that too.
So, you guys enter this sewage runoff, this storm drain runoff room. You see the water around you. You see rock, just like a pile of like what looks to be refuse in the middle of the room. What do you do?
Look around. Is the refuse from the ceiling? Is this place stable? Are we on a time limit?
I mean, the platform you're standing on is like, solid.
And there's like
I meant the ceiling, because there's a pile of rock. Did it?
yeah, is the pile like a
there a
pedestal
cable?
or something?
No. You see a break in the path, and you see like a pile of like rock and just.
So
shit.
that is not water, or is it?
That's
This is
water.
pool of water.
I just don't have like a.
Want to use a chip? Use a chip.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
You'll just remember it's water.
We'll say like I have this pile of chains over
Do we
here.
know how deep
Maybe
it
this will
is?
like kind of quantify like kind of what it looks like.
Do we know how deep this water is? Can we walk on this or?
It's pretty deep.
Gus and
It's pretty deep.
This is the swimming
Oh,
thing now.
To be honest,
Swim in this sewage.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so what we gotta
Look how
get,
you shrug that
we
man.
open this door, we just gotta get to the, is there any other side here, or where is there to get to?
Right, where are we?
There's a
This is a
walkway.
ladder. On
It's
the
a
back.
ladder.
On our pathway, it's broken off, but it continues up to this little catwalk where there's a ladder here.
Okay, alright.
But
Does
to get
anyone think we
across-
could jump over this?
I probably fly.
What?
You could fly?
Sorry.
Fly?
I'm a dragon, eh?
Yeah, we've never had wings or anything,
I
like,
got wings, can I fly?
I think that you get flying at a later level of strength.
Oh,
Wow,
better.
really?
Yeah, you grow your wings
I
as
didn't
you
know you
get
could
older.
do that.
I'm grown.
that's almost even
I didn't
better,
know
cause
that.
it's
That's-
like.
You're a dragon boy. You're not
Yeah.
a dragon.
You like jump really high in front of us. We're like, that's not fun.
Meditate.
News to me. I feel what kind of dragon am I if I can't fly?
I mean,
Well, you're-
I gotta go on
strong,
a quest. I
but-
gotta bulk up. This is crazy. It's unacceptable.
I mean,
I'm playing a dragon. Ew.
let's refer to the almighty handbook.
For
I have.
How far
Because
across
I know,
is this?
I'm saying this based off of the 2014 rules.
This is
But
approximate.
there is
One
a
block is
new set
5
of rules,
feet
which
by
is the
5
rules that we are
feet,
playing
right?
under.
Let me see.
So,
I'm
I'm
just
just
gonna
gonna
Not
try to
jumpable,
look here.
like it's like.
The rule of
We don't know how
being
high it is, though.
this situation.
Anybody suspicious about this pile? You know?
Yeah.
I am.
How do we?
Where did it come from? Is it from up
That's why I
or is it
asked
from
you.
down?
I asked
I
you.
heard you. I heard you. Did he answer or no? I apologize if I impeded upon your investigation.
It's okay. This is a
Thank
team
you.
investigation.
Let's return back to that line of questioning. I believe it could possibly be pertinent.
Because also, if it came from up, is there a cave-in possibility? Are
I don't
we
see
in a
flight
safe
anywhere.
place?
That would be nice.
Not
Just die by rocks and like not have to worry
Wait,
about it
Saturday,
anymore.
man. Okay.
Probably survive
this.
there.
Wow.
I love this
That's
guy.
a trip,
I
man.
love him. He's a poet. He doesn't even know it.
Oh, it's because I'm a
Do you
human.
write this down?
The shot is
Yeah, you are.
starting to wear off.
You're dragonborn,
Dragonborn.
Yeah, what's
I'm
the
which means that you have like you are of dragon descent.
Oh,
Like,
I'm not dragon
This
for
we
real.
You are-
call
you are.
from where I'm
like
from.
literally.
Like
I'm
we
a
take
mixed race
like
dragon.
liquor and we drink it
Essentially.
quickly in order
No,
to
like,
I
get the
can't
feeling
fly.
fast. So I've been doing it
Yeah.
here. They just pour
Oh,
it
well,
into a
you're
big old
character
cup.
level 5,
So
so you're
sometimes it's
Right, you
blood,
can't
sometimes
ever
it's
fly.
liquor,
You can't
sometimes
almost fly.
it's good
I
enough to
think-
just
I think-
experience it.
you could. I don't. Spectral is kind of lame, so if you want to grow wings that like can do this effect, feel free to do that.
What?
Yeah, because like
I can fly.
I feel like that would be cool. You know, you just like
Wow.
there
I
are
can
wings
fly,
that
I would.
allow you to have temporary flight.
No, we didn't. She
Uh,
just threw that out of nowhere.
Yeah.
She just said, "Oh yeah, guys, guess what?"
Yeah, all you
Kind of
have
like
to do to
what?
fly is say you can fly.
I believed it in my heart. I believed
You
it in
can
my
also
heart.
learn the spell as like a sorcerer. Or
What level
a
am I
cleric.
on now?
I
No,
have,
maybe not.
Misty
Did
Step.
you push those stones?
Which stones?
You're level 3, so you're 2
Little
away.
power stones thing.
Me pushing them? Why me?
Maybe.
You did session
Maybe.
zeros
Sure.
That's
at
every
earlier
Like,
levels.
let's.
For
I
those
just
of
want
you
to
who
touch
are
them to
watching.
see if they're trapped or something. I just found out also that I can light items up.
With light.
Yeah, like if it was dark here, I could turn a large or small object into a bright light. I just figured out.
I bet you have more stuff.
I'm sure I do.
Hey. So,
So
They don't have anything.
coming back to it. You step into the room. The water just kind of like sitting, more stagnant than like some of the other places that you've seen. Like a lot of the water is settled in here. You see at the far end of the room, there's a ladder going up within a within the ceiling. There's like a hatch that leads upward. Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you do?
What smirk you have on?
Yeah, how do we get across this thing? And do you think
There's a
those
gap
rocks-
and there's a pile of rock. What do you do?
Who was the person that had mage hand?
I do.
Can we
Also Kiki.
Can we push these rocks? I don't trust them. And I think that might be a trap. I would like to move those rocks
Should we
a little
perhaps-
bit.
Yeah, I want to
Make a
jump in, but I'm a little
perception check?
hesitant.
It's too murky.
If I can
Yeah.
figure out what the rocks are comprised of, maybe if they're dangerous or not.
Can you, like, put your head in the water and see if you can see anything? Dare I say, I mean, up to you.
That's interesting. This toxic stuff in your eyes. Okay, would someone use mage hand on these rocks
I can do
here?
it. Yeah.
Just to push them?
Mhm.
We do that?
Hmm. Okay.
How are you rolling?
You're like
Sad.
19 dice. It's like a keychain where you dice.
Possibly right there.
Okay. Does a 25 hit? It hits. Spoiler alert.
Of course it does.
Yeah, I want to check
Yeah, everyone's
Let me take a look.
You could have forgotten.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
that
right.
fucks me up.
Say it again.
You are grappled.
I'm grappled.
Yeah. The tendrils of this entity
Oh.
strikes into you.
Oh, God.
It's shaped like that bee.
Whoa.
Ew, I didn't feel
Wow.
that.
So phallic.
Rest in peace, David Lynch.
It's a butt plug.
Huh?
An eldritch butt plug. Okay, let's change the tune.
Okay, so time to get her game faces on.
Oh goodness.
I'm gonna have nothing to help what you do.
Yeah.
Thanks for the optimism.
Okay.
Right? Yeah. You're restrained, and you have disadvantage on strength checks and strength saving throws.
Alrighty.
Alright. Let's see, it's got 6 more to reach it.
Wait, so how much damage did I take? You didn't tell me.
No, there's no damage.
Oh, no damage. It was
You're-
just
you're
a grapple. Gotcha.
yeah.
Okay.
I guess next up will be Tempest and Gerandi.
Help! Help me!
Tempest is going to be a 17 to hit. What's your armor class?
11.
What?
Armor class?
Yeah,
11.
AC. 11? Yeah, you're grappled.
Alright.
Gerandi, does a 16 hit you?
No.
Oh. Your armor class is
17.
nice. You see this tendril whip out of the water, and you take. If you don't mind my asking, what are you holding in your hands right now?
My short bow.
Your short bow.
Yeah.
And you watch as this tendril comes out, and you take the short bow, and you just like smack the tendril like, and it like splashes back into the water where this entity is.
Yeah.
Let's see. This has 5. It's gonna go. It's gonna go for you, Bishop. Natural 1, miss. And to finish it off, it's gonna like roll at disadvantage to hit you because it's gotta go through people. It flies and like whips back into the water. All right. I need everyone to roll initiative
Yay.
as its surprise round is over.
Oh my god.
Nice. It's better to have a low roll here than while we're fighting. I rolled 1.
1.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I rolled an 8.
Alright, so I.
Hold on. Am I able to? Hold on.
Alright, so
You're
what's your. 20 to 25.
Does my
21.
21 for Kiki.
does mine count though? Because I'm grappled. Does mine count?
Yeah, you still roll it.
You're rolling for initiative.
I have something. I have initiative swap. And if someone wants to trade with me, because I'm grappled right now, I'm a rogue. I can't really do much right now.
Me. Let's
you
do
wanna
it.
swap with me? I
Yeah.
have 20.
Boom. Let's do it.
Okay.
Wait, you have 20?
Wait,
So
you
sorry.
already rolled
I have
low.
21.
You already
Who
rolled
got low here? Who got a very
What
low
did you
initiative?
roll?
I have an 11, but I'm also grappled.
We got,
11?
we got the low ones.
Yeah, I got a low one. I'll swap with
Swap
you.
with me.
Yeah.
I'm grappled right now. See what I can do with right now to help
No,
us.
I got you. Okay, so I can't do anything really damaging.
Wait, hold on.
You're grappled.
Is grapple an incapacitated state?
Grappled means you have no movement. Well, you're not grappled, right?
But
Just
you
the
can
two of
like use your arms and shit, or
Are you grappled?
No.
No. You're not either. Grappled
But is it an
means
incapacitated state?
I don't think so.
No,
your speed
right?
is
That's
0,
my
it
only
can't
condition
increase.
for this. I can't
you have
do it unless
disadvantage
one
on
else
attack
is
rolls
incapacitated.
against any
It's like
other
if you were
target
down.
other than the grappler.
Unconscious.
The grappler can drag or carry you when it moves, but every foot of movement costs 1 extra foot. So like whoever has you grappled can move you.
What?
So hold on. We have a disadvantage on attacks against other targets, but not against the person who has us grappled.
Correct, Raimundo.
Okay, alright.
Nice, bro.
Alright. Yeah, I yell out.
So-
I need someone to damage this thing before I can do real damage.
So my initiative was 20. I swapped it with him, and what was yours?
Mine was 1.
So I will take him his initiative for now.
Okay, so what is your total?
20.
Is that with your dexterity modifier?
Tacos. 21.
Who's got the faster dex between you two?
What?
You definitely
The
have more
dex?
decks, right?
13.
13.
Rollies. G20. Who's gonna go higher?
17.
Good for you.
You? Okay, so Bishop David. Okay. Alright, now 15 to 20 on initiative rolls.
15 to 20.
Oh. No, I
You
did
have
higher
20.
than that.
No, you have 20.
Oh, wait.
Because I gave
20,
you my
sure,
initiative.
yes, that's right.
So 20.
No, wait, no, I have 21 because of dexterity.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you have
we
21.
already did.
I have you.
So I'm not.
15 to 20 on initiative. Nope. 10 to 15.
Oh, I have 11. I can't.
Wait, so did you take mine?
Yeah, I did.
Okay,
Okay,
alright, so
so
I have
you
one.
want-
11 Tempest, and 10 Zerandi.
Yeah. That's it.
I'm one freedom.
I can also
Be
hide.
one.
Exactly. But I'm in the front. I gotta
Nice.
disengage on this turn. I might try to disengage. I'm pretty squishy.
That is true. Like, but should I hit the
With
thing? Or
that-
hit the like whatever's grappling?
Ooh, that's sick. Okay.
Bishop David,
I don't try to understand the mechanics yet.
you're the first to act. Your senses go into overdrive. You remember being in the Misty Cities in Count Barlow's domain, fighting hellhounds in the forest, trying to storm the keep of Count Barlow. Your senses are alert. You're first. What do you do?
So I see.
Peeking, you're on deck.
I see. So two of my teammates are grappled. So is it like a long branch that is around them, or is it like what? Is it extending out from this creature? So
Yeah,
like-
it's
tentacles.
extending out of the water, centered where this entity is.
Okay. So I want to, I want to hit like the base of where those tentacles are. I can. Oh, I need to move forward in order to be able to do that, right?
I'm gonna try something. See if this works. It worked. I have a just map screen where you can just see the map, and like it worked without any issue.
Cool.
Yeah, super cool. Awesome. And then now we go back to us. Boom. This is production, guys. This is a high level expensive production.
High art.
All right.
So this happens afterwards.
Yeah, basically.
Okay, so what are you doing?
So it looks like there's two branches that are out
Mhm.
or whatever, like grabbing. So I want to hit like right in
You're trying to
between
hit
or right
Okay.
on top
Give
of
me an
that.
attack roll to do that.
Yeah, I move what two spaces or 5 spaces.
You're within actually no, you're over here, so it would take you need to get through. It's narrow. You wouldn't be able to just like enter someone else's space. It's blocked out.
Interesting.
You'd have to get in the water.
Fucking trapped up there.
Interesting. And we don't know yet if the water is like fully deep or.
It's deep. Well, you know it's deep, but it's also fucking sewer water.
Can I swim and attack?
So unless you have the swim speed listed on your character sheet,
Yeah.
your swim speed would be half your total movement.
Because I had like armor and shit on her. Okay, so can I reach anybody who has the tentacles on them?
No, you're too far.
Does look at your weapon? Do you have a reach with your weapon?
It's a bow staff.
5 foot.
So that's a
5
cube,
feet?
That's a square.
Yeah, so you wouldn't be able to.
Okay.
If it was 10 feet, I would say yes.
Interesting. Okay. One second. Okay. What? No, I just need to. I'm just gonna chill and block, I guess. Like, or can I pick somebody? Can I pick the person up in front of me and set them behind me?
Gerani, that's you, I believe.
Yeah, that's not gonna. They're probably gonna do just fine getting there. So,
I would say I would allow it as part of a grapple check.
Could you save us instead?
If
See
you would
can
allow
do
it, but
something
you have to
to get us
consent to it.
ungrappled.
Yeah, likely. Am I up?
Hmm?
I'm up.
Well, you're
No.
you are
Okay.
not yet,
This one.
but no. Would you consent to him picking you up and switching places? with
Okay.
you?
Also have
Away from the tentacle
But-
creature
bonus action too.
Yeah, away
so-
from the tentacle creature.
and towards my grappled comrades.
Yeah. So he
Yeah,
could.
definitely.
So he would.
Would you want
There's
those to-
one way he could do it, where he could use one of his attacks to
Uh-huh.
do a shove action and just push you back by feet. And that would be part of his plan, taking your space,
Okay.
right? What are you doing?
Okay. I have pratfall. And it has a 60-foot range on it. So,
Okay.
It has pratfall. It's this really random.
okay. It says you cause a small bit of bad luck to befall a creature, making it look humorlessly foolish. You create one of the following effects. At here. I'll let you
And there's like
look
6
at-
paragraphs.
I
This
looked
is-
at you like, what did you just say?
The one thing that I have
This
that seems like a
potentially could be very, very game breaking.
it's gonna make it look really silly and dumb. So,
Pratfall.
Pratfall.
Pratfall?
Prat.
Prat.
Yeah, like a pretend fall, like in
This is
drawing
a 20
class.
point card spell, I think.
So I think the other side too of this is that it will boost morale because it'll show the ridiculousness of this thing that we might be scared of.
It's like that Harry Potter spell. Oh, it isn't.
I know listeners at home will love the ASMR of us eating chips. Really.
Which effect are you gonna put on it? There's a bunch. You
So
choose.
I get to choose?
Yeah. It's your
Okay.
spell.
Okay.
Dude, these funnies are hitting the spot.
I guess I'm gonna do the strobing lights because it was able to see like them in order to be able to attack them, stuff like that. So the strobing lights flash briefly before your target's eyes, causing difficulty with its vision. The target must succeed a Constitution saving throw, or its perceived perception is halved until the end of its turn.
Let's call this out actually.
So the way that I make this work is I'm like
Fail.
Is that you don't.
Nice. I pull a cigarette out and I light it up. And I'm like,
And with that, the roper is temporarily disoriented. Okay. So I'll go bonus action and movement.
I mean, bonus action. I'm gonna do shield of faith.
Is pratfall a cantrip? No, it's a first level.
Yeah.
Pratfall is a first level spell, so you can't cast another first level spell.
Correct. Gotcha. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, I'm just chilling.
Okay, cool. You're just gonna stay right in your spot.
Yeah. I'm not gonna think that I'm any better than these
Right.
awesome.
Kiki, you're up.
How much can I Misty Step if a Misty Step could Misty?
What?
How far can I Misty Step?
Misty Step is 30
Like
feet.
It's got a
30
certain
feet?
Yeah.
So can I Misty Step there, or is that too far away?
You're here, right?
Yeah.
That's like the
5,
legs that
10,
genies
15,
have.
20, 25, 30. This is probably furthest in a straight line you could get,
Fuck.
and you have like a
Guys, I'm
a
gonna be
range. Like
worthless
that.
here.
Now we're a
Worthless.
Do
little
what
jammed
you
up.
can. Do
What I can?
No, but you can hit the wait, you're all the way in the back?
Yeah.
You're last?
Yeah.
Do you have anything you can throw? Do you have any knives you can throw?
Then I'm not gonna like lose in poo water. I don't have any like ranged weapons, but I do have bardic inspiration, which I'm gonna grant on you.
Which does.
which you can re-roll a. If you fail a d20 thing, you can re-roll it.
Oh, perfect. Okay, thank you.
So that's for when you try to ungrapple
Get out,
yourself, and if you don't do well, you can redo it.
Yeah, thanks.
But other than that, like I don't have a ranged weapon. I don't have a spell. That
Should
would
we
be
back
good.
up?
We
Should we back up?
Back up into the door again.
Wait, did the door lock behind us?
Well, can you tell us perception? Can you see?
I'm gonna reach for the door and just sort of jostle it to make sure it's open.
Yeah, it's open.
Yeah.
Jostle is a good word.
Whoa,
Okay.
man.
Um,
We need to get them out, but could we like work to get back to this other room?
have I heard it make a noise?
I feel like the only way out is
Have you heard what made noise?
This thing make a noise? Have I heard it make
Yeah.
a call?
Mm.
Okay, for my action, because fucking Bardic Inspiration was my phone. I'm not on camera right now. So Bardic Inspiration was my bonus action. For my main action, can I try just a performance check to try to like do its like call back to it, but it like
Whoa.
try to make it like seem like a bigger, stronger sewer monster?
Interesting.
Yeah, you're trying to emulate the sound?
Yeah.
Alright, so, yeah, B, give me a performance check. Also, you said you're inspiring one of your allies, right?
Yeah.
What do you say to inspire your ally?
Just in the, because you're not looking at me, just in the back of your head, like really close up, you just hear. Like, yeah, that's it. That's the Bardic Inspiration.
Shake and bake. Shake and bake.
But a performance roll. 6. That's not great. 13.
13.
Yeah.
With a 13.
This thing's dumb as probably anything, right?
No
I
way.
hope so.
This thing's dumb, right?
Well, this thing is
Is it a
something.
shit monster?
Can you tell what it is? Do you have any form of like history check? Like, do you have high history or like high something?
This
This
What's
is
your
like,
total roll?
13.
13. Yeah, there's no real response. It's just like focused on its primary directive, which is feasting on flesh. Alright. That's your go. Those of you with inspiration have it. No. Alright, that's
What
gonna
the
bring
hell
us to
was
the
that?
roper.
I just tried. I tried anything.
thank you.
I tried.
Okay, those of you who are grappled, it's gonna reel.
What?
Ooh, that sounds
It's gonna pull you
Yeah.
into the. Both of you splash.
We're
What?
I can breathe underwater.
Yeah,
Oh, no, we should have grabbed onto him.
You guys gonna need a nap after this.
Oh wait, really?
Yeah.
What? Alright, I can hold my breath. She can breathe underwater, so.
Wait, you both can be underwater?
I can
Yes.
hold for
You
15
guys need to get
feet
close to
feet
this
down
guy
there.
and
So you
steal
live,
the hell out of
you
him.
live down there now.
Yeah,
That's
you should be
So
attacking
both of you
from
are
here.
pulled into the water towards the roper.
That's perfect people to get
I
pulled
know.
into this shit.
All in all, this isn't a bad situation.
Yeah, this
where
this worked
It's
out.
gonna make a bite attack on one of you.
One of us.
Oh god. Yeah, breathe food water.
It's gonna make an attack on you.
Oh, I'm not breathing. She is.
I mean, it's still in your nose.
Yeah.
Like, you're a little frog or whatever, right?
It's my dick.
You got a,
Does a 17 hit you?
yeah, you got a flat face with like
Yeah, armor
nostrils
class.
like that are.
No.
Yeah, that shit's
Alright,
going in
you're gonna
there.
take some damage.
It's in my
Oh,
eyes.
it's
It's.
All the orifices are filled.
Do you lick your eyes
Oh.
to moisten them?
Wait, so do you have gills?
Great. Wow, I'm so low. You're low.
Sick.
So they're not clogged with poop.
They're just breathing under water. What?
It's pretty natural filtration.
You take 10 points of piercing damage. You're so lucky.
10 points of piercing.
I don't
That's
so
it.
low.
Holy
You're
shit.
sick.
You looked up.
What, is there spikes on the tentacle?
And now it's gonna make 2. Yeah, it's gonna make an attack on each one of you. It's gonna try and reel you in. Well, it's gonna try to like grapple you first.
Okay.
Alright. It's not.
So does a 16 hit? No, right?
You 17.
No.
Does a 14 hit?
Nope, I'm 16.
Kiki, you're next.
Roll low.
Does a 19 hit?
It does.
Alright, you are now of the grappled variety.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
But
You're
you're behind
Give
me.
him a
trained,
break
Yeah.
shake.
and you have disadvantage on strength checks and strength saving
Wrap
throws.
this fucking thing out
And
the door.
yeah,
Sure.
And like, we'll wrap it around the goddamn door or whatever.
Sure.
Tighten it up.
Literally anything.
Yeah,
It's
look, let's pull this fucking, he's trying to pull us in.
alright.
Pull this fucker the
That
other way.
ends the Roper's go. That's gonna bring us to Tempest with Durandi on deck.
Okay. I would like to make an acrobatics check to get out of this grapple.
Sick.
To get out of the
Can I
grapple,
do that?
um, you have
Flip
you
out.
have to roll a
Your
strength
inspiration failed.
or
Did it work?
athletics or acrobatics check.
To help me.
You have to do it.
Yeah.
Did it fail? Your inspiration?
No, you got it.
Oh, I
No,
got
yeah, you got it.
Perfect. Okay.
If you,
How many points is that?
what are you,
Plus
which
four?
one are you using?
No, I just need a second.
Okay.
Oh,
What
the
were my
second roll at
options?
20 hurt.
Athletics or acrobatics?
Acrobatics. Just athletics?
Mhm.
Okay, then acrobatics because
I can heal y'all too once you guys
They
get
got us
that.
out.
Sorry.
Oh,
that would be a 5.
Oh.
With your
Oh.
modifier,
Yes, with the modifier.
Oh,
Sorry, yeah.
dude.
you still remain within the tendrils of this Roper.
Lovely.
What does that look like? You just went.
I imagine you like, what you use a staff, right? You have a quarter staff,
I have a staff and I have a sickle.
a sickle. All right. So I imagine you're trying to like cut through, but like the and using the staff, dude, and you're trying to like make it through, but like it's just like it's like fighting at you.
Is it slimy
gnashing at you.
or it's just well, it's wet. You're in the little pool also. Okay, yeah.
All right.
Ow!
All right.
Can I do a bonus action?
Bonus action.
Can I wild shape
Into
into
what?
a constrictor and slither out of this mess?
The constrictor.
Yeah,
Yeah,
hold on, I
please
have
do
to
that.
save.
That would be super cool.
There's boa constrictors in this world? Why don't you just
What is it?
give this little
Yeah,
piece of
constrictors.
turd a hug?
I would like it.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna just check one thing real quick.
Do your thing, do your thing.
I'm
Why don't you
gonna.
change it to a porcupine then?
Well, 'cause
But yeah, I like boa. No, boa's good. I
I'm from the
like
swamp.
that. Going for
Well, from the bayou.
Well, sir, we're all
Just
trained on
checking
good
on
boa.
the druid.
I like that. Is it crocodiles or alligators in the swamp?
Wait. That's the wrong character.
Crocodile.
Oh,
Turn into one of them man.
because this
That's
is an
next.
A?
I have to be at a higher level to turn into an alligator. Let's go.
Turn into a manatee.
That wasn't listed. I looked through all the beads.
Oh.
Mermaid?
Well, we're-
What the?
Is there a mermaid?
I need to go back.
I feel like mermaid is like a creature, not a beast, right? Or isn't it a different committee?
Wild shape.
What is both?
Nicely done. A boar.
I think that's
Or raccoon.
Who's gonna
I think,
toss?
yeah, wow.
Raccoon would be fun.
I like the
Yeah, you're just
snake one
giving
is
us swim
pretty
speed.
great. It's just like, oh, you want to hold on to me? Like, let's
Yeah,
go.
so you can turn it into a constrictor snake. I
Holy
don't know if I have a
shit.
constrictor snake miniature.
Go, go.
I do have
turn
this-
into cr-
this
boa
race trick
constrictor
miniature.
That's beautiful. That's good.
That's
I mean-
pretty close.
That's not
A snake at
Snake at
all.
all.
at all.
I wish
You
that
are
we got
within
gummy
the
worms.
grapple of this thing, and you need to have enough space to transform into this. So with that,
But I'm transforming smaller.
I'm transforming smaller.
Yeah.
Yeah, into a snake.
You're like a-
Shrink it.
and it's like,
Like a
Extended.
normal, not like a, because there's a constrictor snake which is size large.
Okay.
Yeah,
Which
that's
one
nice.
are you looking at? If you want to send me the stat.
No, I'm looking at the same one. I just completely did not not read that.
Yeah.
My brain.
Couldn't it just be like wrapped around this part and
Well,
elongated?
I say that it's arguable because the form of a snake is long and
Sinuous.
noodly.
Yeah.
So I would say,
And
why don't you
slippery.
give me a spell ability check? So for you, it would be your wisdom modifier plus a d20.
Man, this is genius.
Yeah,
This is a great
snazzy.
thought.
Mm-hmm.
Something about a box and thinking on a different side of it.
Or 23.
23.
Pretty please.
Yeah, be a real snake.
Tempest turns into a snake, which is personified by this rage trait.
Easily the most terrifying thing I've ever seen.
This is a room of horror.
I actually have a constrictor mini. I just
It's like,
didn't read.
what?
You said constrictor. I was like, they're probably gonna do an alligator.
I can't do an alligator yet, but that's next. I gotta level up.
Nice. That's fucking amazing. Oh wow. Yeah, so you guys are just like holding tentacles right now.
Yeah. Wrap
Yeah.
up.
It's like, oh, I got you now.
All right. So, is that your action or bonus action?
That's my bonus
There you
action.
go.
Because my grapple is my action.
Yes, your grapple is
Like
your
under
action.
grapple.
Now you have.
Attempt.
Well, you're still grappled.
Yes.
Okay. So that ends your go. I'm learning so much about this new edition.
Danny, I need nobody has done
Gerandi,
damage
you're up
to
with
this
Froggy
yet.
on deck.
I just need somebody to do damage to this, and on my turn I can.
I want to a scorching ray, the tentacle beast.
3D blast of fire, right?
Right.
So give me 3 attack rolls.
Do I add them all up?
Well, there are 3 separate attacks. What was the lowest one?
9.
9 plus what is your modifier? Which should be if you look under spell ability. Yeah, right. Your spell attack was 9 plus 6 is 15. Yeah, all 3 hit.
Great.
So you could roll damage for each one of those bolts of fire that hit.
Okay.
So if you look right here under the you did scorching ray, right? So it's 2d6 for each plume of fire, and you could.
That's pretty good.
Six-sided die.
Super. Alright, do you want just a
Oh,
bunch
should
of
I die? I think this one.
Yeah.
Six, right?
Well, that's a d8. So you're gonna do. Here, I'll give you an extra one.
Oh, a 5 and then.
Yeah. So you're gonna roll. You're gonna roll these 2 3 times, and each one of those is gonna be damage.
These 2, 3 times. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Great.
God
Damn, son.
Oh.
Oh, reroll.
Oh.
Ah,
It's gonna be better this time. It's gonna be
That
better
was
this
just
time.
there from last time.
Wow,
Oh, nice.
very good rolls.
Die rolls. This is
So
some
8, 10,
damage,
and
man.
9. That's gonna be a.
Look at the cleric go.
I can't math. 8, 10, and 9.
Wait,
27.
27.
I said a little bit of damage. This works. This is nice.
It probably smells awful in here.
Nice.
Oh, it's reeking.
You watch as the room lights with these plumes of fire that course through the air,
Sick.
smashing into this cursed entity that looms in the water in front of you, across this gap in this rocky pass that you have to cross in order to find your quarry. Bonus action movement.
Yes. I want to do. I lost it. Spiritual weapon. And I want it to
So
be.
you did cast a leveled spell. I don't think you'll be able to cast spiritual weapon. Like if you
Do
did
you
a
have a
cantrip,
bonus action?
That is my bonus action.
it would be, but because she used.
Yeah, if you'd like attack or something
yeah,
like that.
Yeah, or use a cantrip spell. Yeah. Then you can use spiritual weapon.
Yeah, I can do.
Are you gonna move? Is
no,
the
I can do
question.
any of them.
I'm sorry?
No.
Yeah, can you move a little forward to try and get those dudes out of the water? or push them to the other side so I can get closer to attack?
Sure, I can do that.
Okay, yeah. With your movement, you could easily get to the front of this walkway.
Because even that, like, if once you guys get out of this, you're gonna move to the other side, right?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I heard.
So I can shove.
Come again?
I can shove.
So you already used your action to cast a spell, right?
Oh,
so
okay,
shove would be
okay,
part
no,
of your
okay.
your action.
Oh, that's fine.
But you're right there up front, ready to help someone get out of the water, should they need to be. Froggy, you are up. You are grappled. This creature.
I'm not able to attack.
This sucks.
Can I use Hungry Jaws?
Hungry Jaws. You take a bite as a
Take a
touch.
bite.
Yeah, you
That's fucking
Take that.
hilarious.
That's your bonus
man.
action too, right?
Yeah.
So take a bite.
Alright.
You bit it.
I love
Character, man.
it.
Calamari's big up.
What do I
So it'd be like an attack roll, and I believe it's your just like strength hit. Yeah, special attack with your bite. If the attack hits.
what do I roll to try and hit?
That's so weird that it doesn't say. I'm gonna assume it could be your dexterity or strength. I'll leave it up to you.
Okay.
Damn, they gotta put something on there. Hungry Jaws, make a bite attack, but it doesn't give you the modifier that you're supposed to use. It's just, you could do dexterity.
Okay.
So it'd be like you're hitting with a dagger, a dex-based weapon.
Or,
Proficiency.
wait, do I use this one or from the skills?
So you could probably just use the dagger modifier, and then to bite it's like plus, I think it's just 3 damage, just
Okay.
every time,
Alright.
and then you gain that back as temporary hit points every time. It's
So just roll a d20 with the modifier.
mm-hmm.
Mm.
20.
Natural 20?
No. 16
20?
plus 4.
Okay. A slutty 20?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
like
With a slutty 20, you do get a bite. You can
Alright.
add 3 temporary hit points as you chomp away at some of
tastes
these
like.
tendrils that are like trying
Yeah,
to
what does it taste like? Yeah.
pulling you out of the water.
Oh, yes.
You fought with snakes in some of the birthing pits.
Mm.
Nice.
Does it lessen
Yeah,
its
you're
does it lessen its hold at all?
the way they a lot more are born at one time
Mm-hmm.
in
The
like
birthing
large
snakes.
I've been here before.
Does it
And
recoil
sometimes
at
you have to
all,
fight with
or
enemies,
Eh,
you know?
reminds me of
does
the
it
good old days.
recoil at
Yeah.
all, or
I
does it
remember
just stay
98.
like still the same tightness around it?
It's it's more of like an ongoing thing. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like you're like
So-
fighting your way through. Like sometimes you get the advantage, sometimes you don't.
Okay.
But like in these moments of intensity,
I was just wondering if it felt it, or if we could tell that it was feeling like these hits or something like that.
well, it has taken some damage.
Yeah.
But it's still like robust and like
Right.
fucking ready to chomp.
Am I able to do anything else?
You have your action, and if provided you get out, you have your movement.
Mm-hmm. So I can attack right here.
You could attack, and they are within melee. They are engaged with another of your allies.
And this is technically the first round of combat.
This is the first round of combat.
Alright. Can I do assassinate then?
So
With
I
the daggers,
believe
that's not
I'm gonna look this up. I'm gonna look at your character right now. But I do believe that you need to be sneaking. You need to be actively sneaking in order to assassinate. In order for that ability that you have to work, you need to be like
Pickpocket him right now.
But as your character right now, I'm going to confirm it.
That's
That's his
how
passport.
It doesn't say.
Assassinate. You have during the first round of each combat, you have advantage on attacks against any creature that hasn't taken a turn.
Oh.
But it has taken a
I
turn.
didn't read
If
that
your
part.
sneak attack hits any target during that round, the target takes an
Yeah,
additional
it does
3.
happen after.
No.
But you do have sneak attack because it's engaged with your ally, so you would get that additional 3 damage.
I'll do it.
Okay.
I'll use my dagger.
So you savagely take a bite, snap onto it, and you pull your dagger out, ready to plunge it in.
9 to hit.
9. And as you do, one of the tendrils just whips around your arm and like holds it up, and you're trying to plunge it in, but it's like it sees and it's
Fucking shit, man!
Your bardic inspiration
Oh,
for any of it. So if you
Intuition, yeah.
Wait, so what do I?
Oh,
Just
you
roll
add
it again.
I believe you add a roll to that. I'm going to confirm right now.
Now, do I still roll a d4?
No, I think you
Damage,
keep the
or-
same number that you rolled.
Yeah, 9.
Um,
yeah.
and then you
Oh, I can re-roll that one.
Hold up.
because there's heroic inspiration is different from bardic inspiration.
Okay.
Bardic
Well,
inspiration, you can
that's
add a
just-
d6 to it. So you could roll a d6 and add that number. And you mark off a bardic inspiration.
Yeah, I have it.
A 3. So
3
12.
plus, 9.
9.
so that's
12.
a total of 12. Does not hit.
I missed.
Tried.
These two squirmy.
It's like holding your arm back, and you're like, you even like break into its, like you touch the
The skin
external
there,
carapace of it.
like,
But like it's holding you back
sliding.
so tightly and thrashing you about in water.
You're like,
Okay. That brings us back to the top of the order. Bishop David. What does the son of Pelor?
I rush forward and immediately I want to smash.
5, 10, 15, 20.
I want to smash that. Oh, those dudes are there.
Durandi is right at the edge. You have about 5 feet in between you.
5 feet. That's enough for me to put a little tip on this thing with my.
No,
it's
this
done.
one,
I
it's
got
10 feet
this.
from you.
I
5,
got
10.
this. No
10
problem. I'm gonna do Toll the Dead on this. I have 60 feet in order to do that.
Oh, what does it look like when you toll the dead, Bishop David?
So for me, it's like a heavy breathing stuff, and I rub my belly like Buddha, stuff, and then I go like clap my hands, and you can like see like the sheer outline of like a golden bell, and it's just like dong, dong.
And after you
rushes
see
forward.
the shimmering outline of that bell, you see that ripples of sound and air just like breaking the barrier. And the creature is going to roll its save. Constitution?
That is no wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom, okay. Eight. And I believe you roll higher because it's taken some damage.
Yeah, if the target is missing any of its hit points, it instead takes a D12 necrotic damage.
Okay, cool. So, roll damage.
17.
17. Cool. Alright.
And the D8.
Okay, cool. Kiki, you are up.
Wait, that hit is good damage?
Yeah, damage. Do you have bonus action movement? You use your movement to count. That's kind of
I moved up there. I have
use a cantrip, so you could use a bonus action leveled spell. Because Toll the Dead's a cantrip.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, so now I can do, you're still the lowest hit points, right?
No.
No, you
No,
know,
I'm still, yeah, she's really, I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm good, yeah.
okay. So I'll, yeah, I have 60 feet on this. I'll do a Shield of Faith.
Ooh, gets the AC buff.
Was it Tempest? And that's a 2 bonus to AC. And it creates like a shimmering field.
And who are you doing it on? Froggy or Tempest?
They need it.
Okay, and now you're concentrating on that. Cool. Alright,
A little bit.
that ends your go. Let's go race to Kiki.
I want to become ungrappled.
You want to become ungrappled?
Yeah, so.
Yeah, so give me an athletics or acrobatics check.
Okay. 12. Bummer. I don't think that's good enough, right?
Yeah, what was it?
12.
That's not gonna be enough.
Not enough. Oh, this sucks being a bard.
Yeah, you're still grappled by it. That would be your action.
Yeah. For bonus action, I don't have anything cool. So, I guess I'll just die.
Play a song.
You gonna inspire someone else?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I'll inspire you because you seem to be on a roll right now.
Nice. I'm like sitting here just like concentrating stuff, like feeling good.
Yeah.
Gonna make some orbs.
Cool. What words do you say?
Just like a breeze goes by you and just whispers. Like a nice, like a nice smelling breeze.
All right. So, those of you who are in the water, Tempest and Froggy, you see small fish swimming in the water slowly start swimming up to you and chomping and gnawing at you
Piranhas.
as a swarm of
What?
quippers in the water begin to attack you.
Not
Piranhas.
Oh no,
What?
not whippers.
And they have advantage because they're quippers. And they have advantage because y'all don't. No, do you have all your hit points?
No.
I do.
You do?
With
You do.
three
Okay, so
temporary.
advantage on you, normal attack on you. So I'll do Froggy first. It's gonna be a 11. Does not
To
hit.
hit? No. I'm chilling.
Tempest. Oh wow. Your live snake form only rolls. It prevents the attack. You only roll a 10.
Wow.
So you
They're all
managed to avoid
slimy.
the danger water.
They're not
Don't they
great.
look
They're out of
amazing?
season.
Huh?
Oh,
They're out of season, so it's disappointing.
that's gonna bring us to the roper now. The roper is going to. It's gonna take its tendril attacks. It's only got one that it really can make. No, it's gonna make two. One on each of you. Try and attempt to grapple you guys.
This thing. I don't like this.
21, 22.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
You guys are grappled.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Almost all of us?
We're all grappled.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Very well, guys.
Have faith with this one.
Amazing. I love this. And it's gonna reel those of you who are on the land bridge into the water.
What the?
Oh,
what
no.
the what?
It's gonna pull you here, splash. Gonna pull you here, splash. Gonna pull you right in here, splash.
Wow.
That's all just give it one big bug.
It's about to
you
feast.
know?
All right.
Oh,
With and then it can make one bite attack. So 5 of you right now. I'll roll a d6 to see who I'm gonna bite. Reroll on 1. Alright, That's gonna be. That's gonna be you, Bishop. It's gonna take a bite on you.
Mm-hmm.
You look like the hunkiest piece of meat.
Nice. Why wouldn't it want to bite me?
Hmm?
Why wouldn't it want to bite me after I thought it was slender shit?
That's gonna be a 26
26 damage.
to hit.
Oh, 26 to hit.
Yeah.
Yes, that hit.
Yeah.
See? I come back for more carrots.
Wow,
Seems
you
so low
guys
right here.
are so lucky. I
I
keep
just
going
need
so
one
low
just to
on
fix
damage.
me. I'll be fine.
Just a picture.
I'll be done after.
You take
I need a couple.
17 points of piercing damage as it bites a chunk out of you. It begins feasting.
Wow.
You guys are all grappled and in the water. Yay!
17.
Yep.
All of
You
us.
got yoinked.
Cool. All right, Tempest, you're up with Durandi on deck.
Is it correct that I cannot cast spells while in wild shape, or can I?
That is correct.
Okay, that's what I thought. I thought I read that earlier, but I couldn't find it just now. Okay. I guess I'll go in for a bite then.
We're all little vice.
Just a bite.
Just a bite.
Just a little nibble.
Oh.
Just a little. So we're gonna do a cool zoom of the map shot. The map business. Okay. Whoa.
Oh no.
Get a little more height. Get a little more height. Action shot. Oh my god. This is wild. I need it. Oh, you know what? Maybe next time I'm just gonna lock the orientation. Huh. There we go. Now we're getting some map.
How's that like?
Whoa. Whoa. You need to get it more like on the map. It's looking at me. Whoa. Okay. Right on the map.
Alright, how do I put the legs out again?
Just, oh, like you gotta click it from the bottom.
Click it from the bottom.
Baby.
Click it from the bottom.
Oh yeah.
Help! Help! DM!
Look at that
Yeah,
amazing
man,
camera
break it.
action.
I'm gonna break it, DM!
You can give it to
Sorry.
I'm so glad that screen wasn't up. We might have made someone throw up.
Gimbo.
Alright.
Quite complicated.
It is like really complicated. Like NASA designed that space shuttle.
Oh, like the ice cream.
Yeah.
Like the ice cream.
It's a really in-depth game.
I hope we don't lie.
Wow, thanks,
Seriously.
Kiki.
I mean it though. I hope we stay friends forever.
What the?
Till death do us part, bestie.
I don't know about all that.
Shit-filled
Yeah, that
cat.
was a one in my
Yeah, like this is all business.
It's an honor to die in this sewer together.
Wouldn't have it either way.
Damn. I had it.
As I bleed out next to this pool
I'm
of
trying as hard as
No.
Get
possible.
eaten by small fish.
rats.
There we go. There's a lot of fucking.
Turbo Reaper. Turbo Reaper. Turbo Reaper. I actually do enjoy graffiti, mainly because I can't read it. And Makes it seem exotic.
That's a reason. Modern day hieroglyphics.
Asshole.
Or,
What is it
Whoa,
doing that all by itself?
whoa.
Yeah, oh, it just died. That's what happened.
Or like the
Congress, you're trying to shower.
Robo
Where's your contract?
marks and stuff
Oh, yeah,
like
go on.
that, where it's like friendly dog, or like they gave me sandwiches, or
Oh, I
like
see.
that kind of stuff. Like they put like different like things on the highway or something.
Yeah, it's your time to shine, Connor.
I've been waiting for this.
I like your sculpture
Worked out nice.
We're all learning, guys.
every day.
Bold.
Is that anything?
You got it backwards.
Yeah,
Is it backwards?
I mean, the camera is
It's artistic.
not- yeah. Just turn the phone around though, eh? Not the. Okay.
How's that?
Hold up, hold up.
I like when it bounces a lot. I'm sure that's
Can we
good.
turn it long ways so it's capturing the whole of the...
Please. Hold up.
Yeah, do whatever you want. Do it whatever makes sense.
Okay, okay. This is your contraction.
It's just not recognizing the camera right now. Oh, wait,
Well,
now
that's
it
because
should.
it's on selfie mode.
And go to...
There you go.
There. Oh, that's looking nice.
Yeah? How's
Want to go a
that?
little higher?
Yeah. How's that?
Maybe a little higher, higher.
Hot.
I think you can go like maybe like 4 or 5 inches higher.
Trying to maintain the angle.
That's good, that's good. It's most of it. I could work with that on my end.
Do you need more like this? Is that? I can't see
Yeah,
what I'm
go
doing
higher.
here.
Higher. I hate to say it. Higher, higher.
Well, that's like with espresso.
How am I doing on my...
Perfect.
Is it lined up?
I'm
Yep.
because I'm a DVD player.
Literally affected nothing on the screen.
This thing has tentacles.
We're learning. All right.
I'm in the
So-
water.
Where were you at?
It's my turn.
Yeah, Europe. And then
Alright.
Durandi on deck.
Clarifying question.
Europe.
When reading spell information, and it says affects creatures, are we creatures?
Your creatures, yes.
We are creatures. So if I do something that affects creatures, it will affect them in the vicinity?
Yeah, I mean, there's certain spells
Can you
where
target
choose
it?
What are you thinking? Just
So-
out of curiosity.
Well, that's not what I'm going to do right now, but I kind of need that information on deck.
I mean, there's some spells that can result in collateral damage from friendly fire.
Okay,
A lot of it falls within the wording of the spell.
right, okay, then I'm gonna bite my friend here,
Okay.
give him a little om nom.
Yeah, give a little a nom nom.
Yeah. And that's...
This is grossing me out seeing everybody.
Am I the only one who's not going to put his mouth
I
on this?
will. I'm working hard to keep my mouth closed. So.
So we
So
barbecue
8
it.
piercing damage?
Is what?
8 piercing damage?
8 piercing damage?
Yeah.
Well, did you roll to hit? What was the roll to hit? It was, so you rolled D20. For the bite attack, right?
Oh yeah, do
Yeah,
the
so
20
you roll a
first.
D20, you add
Okay.
4 to that,
Okay.
and then you add, then you tell me the damage.
Okay. I was wondering about the lonely plus 4, I should have asked. That's 10.
That's not gonna be enough to do it.
Yeah.
You go to bite and like the hard carapace of this thing is just too tough.
Okay, then for my bonus action, I'm going to transform back into myself.
Okay,
Let's see what I can do with that.
you're still grappled, but you do have the magic effect on you.
That was weird.
It tasted so bad.
I thought
It
the
forced
snake
me
was
back into
for
my
real
room.
good.
Alright, Geronimo, you are up. Froggy on deck.
I
Change.
want to command it. I want to command it to drop whatever's holding. Yeah, so a drop.
Drop?
Yeah. Because it's a grappling hook.
Oh,
Just right without it.
casting.
Wow.
There.
Oh.
There she goes.
This is kind of nice.
Oh, this is exciting. Let's see. I'm gonna check. I'm just.
This
double-checking the
I just
spell.
thought of like the Dune ladies stuff where they're like, drop.
Oh yeah.
Drop them.
Stop it.
Oh,
I'm gonna just right
okay.
yeah, they're hard. They scare
We
me.
make our plans in centuries. Whatever.
Okay, and it has to make a wisdom saving throw. DC is 14 for you. Alright, let's see. Ooh, maybe I should roll this on the screen. That would be fun. I'm gonna roll it next to.
Roll it here.
If I roll it here, it'll be 17.
Damn!
It resists. It does not drop. Maintains.
That would have been pretty great.
Is that a one-time use? You could probably try again.
Yeah, I can try again.
So, mark off that spell slot, and that was your action. What's your bonus action?
What can I actually?
Are you doing anything for a bonus action?
What can I do?
What is that healing thing? Yeah. I don't think there is any. Was that a spell? That's not a spell. Right?
That was
The
it. Was
drop
an action.
action.
Yeah.
So
No, command is a spell.
Well, is it an action to like casting time for the spell?
Oh, it is action casting time, you're right.
okay. So there's you have any other spells?
All right. So, bonus actions, real quick. Yeah, they're all leveled spells. So, command is a level 1 spell.
Yeah, okay.
All right, that ends your go. That's gonna bring us to Froggy.
Alright.
I try and break free.
Yeah, that'll be your action to do so.
Yep. Now I use athletics or
Acrobatics.
acrobatics. Alrighty. I need your high and mighty way to
Yeah.
get out of this.
May you have a good roll.
Okay. Ooh. 19.
19. You escape. You find a moment where you press like all the tendrils that are wrapped around you, and you, being the lizard folk individual that you are, lithe and slippery, you snap out of the the grasp of the tendrils into the water. You're swimming. All these fish are snapping at you. That was your action. You have bonus action and movement.
Get to that other side.
Yeah, I'm gonna just swim over to.
Okay.
Where
Are
am
you?
I? Right here.
I guess within.
It's half my movement speed though, right? Cut in half. Like,
Do you
I
have
get
swim speed?
Where would I check that? No, it's the same thing. Swimming is it's the same thing as walking. 30 feet.
Cool. So yeah, you have 30 feet of swim speed.
It's the same as
5,
walking.
10, 15, and then I climb onto the
Sure.
path.
Yeah, it doesn't take. Well, you know what? It's gonna take a bite attack of opportunity on you.
Alrighty. Show me what
If
you
leave
got.
without it's range or whatever.
Oh, wow.
I'm gonna roll a d6 to see how kablooey this one's gonna be. It's a 3. That's a 3. With a 3, I roll double the amount of dice plus modifier. So it's a lot of d8. So I get to roll double the amount of d8. Oh, I get to roll so many d8.
I'm gonna die. Looks like Climate just gets like whipped with a tentacle, just knocked out.
Oh.
Or just a big chunk taken out of you.
I'm a lizard man, I'll grow it back.
I like that mentality.
It's a good idea.
That landed correct.
Oh no, I dropped my tail.
Oh, I think I caught up for all the damage that I rolled low on.
Oh man.
Those were low rolls.
Oh no. Let's see if those 3 extra hit points are gonna help me.
Remember, you still have Bardic Inspiration, so if you need to.
What does that help me right now with? So I'm not grappled anymore.
You take 50 points of piercing damage.
The fuck?
I'm 27. I'm done.
You're unconscious in the water.
I have 15 minutes worth of oxygen.
Wait, he didn't get to the
I was
other
about
side.
to climb up.
And
Yeah, he's in the water.
That's crazy.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh hell.
He starts, those of you who don't know, he now has to start rolling death saves to see if he stays
I
alive.
see what you mean now. Okay.
Unless he gets healed and brought back to.
Oh hell.
That brings us top of the order. Bishop David, you see this creature snap at your ally, who falls limp in the water in front, still dangling from the mouth of this roper, about to be consumed in full.
I want to.
Yeah, how can you make that noise?
Yeah, I want to beat the shit out of this thing. So, I'm very angered by him going down. Even, I mean, I don't know, lizards are weird and stuff, but I mean, he's been nice to me. So. Alright, so I'm within range. I can just swing up on this thing.
Oh. Is our stream frozen? Hold up.
That whatever that sound is, that's like.
Only one.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, it's scary to me, and I don't like it.
Hold up.
Yeah, it's like a weird breathing.
Yeah, it's.
Yeah,
I thought for a long time that I was having tendinitis or something. So.
No, I just need to reset the cameras. They're just frozen. But I figured out the quick fix for that.
Nice.
That's good.
This is why we keep doing this. We're gonna be perfect soon.
There we go. Now everyone's back online. Okay, cool. That I just looked and we were all frozen.
Okay.
15 minutes goes by and we're not actually frozen. Just
Yeah, just be. Okay, so yeah, I'm just gonna swing on this dude.
Yeah.
So, with my cross.
with your great club of glory,
Cross
the Lord, the Son of Palor.
What else is
Hashtag
this?
Son of Palor in the chat.
Clip.
What else can I? What?
You have Bardic Inspiration too, so
Oh, there's.
You could roll a d6 on top of that too.
Roll a d6 on top of that if you want to.
That's 16.
Total with modifier and everything.
Oh, what modifier
plus
do I have?
4,
Oh,
so
yeah.
it's
17, so 20.
That'll hit.
Yeah.
That will be a hit. You're gonna use your bonus action to pump a smite into that.
Yeah.
Bump it.
Oh, nice. Damage was 5 plus 2. And then how do I put a smite in?
You're gonna roll 2d8 on top of that.
A 2d8. 2d8s?
One, here's one.
Here, I have one.
There. Roll one of those.
Ooh, good roll on the edge of the table.
Whoa, 7 and 8.
That's
Wait,
15.
no, what is that? A 3. 7 and a 3.
10.
10.
Plus, what was your total?
The damage from the
Before.
initial hit.
7.
I forgot everything. 17. Right? 17.
Yeah, 17,
Yeah,
yeah.
okay, 17 points of damage. This thing is officially bloody.
Ooh. Look at that.
What that means.
That means it has
Halfway
more, or it has less than half of its total hit points.
Nice.
Someone save me already? Drown.
I'm fine.
Alright, can I move to the other side?
In the water.
Oh yeah, you're actually
Face down.
It's
Fish.
stone
it's
cold.
so insane.
I hope you
It's
float.
like a dead goldfish.
I'm on the side, just wanna
Belly up. Just your belly sticking out of the water.
Oh,
Yeah, so sad.
Like literally like a tongue hanging out the side. Also.
Do you have more than
water
one
getting into
attack?
my
You're a level 3 paladin. Do you have 2
Yeah.
attacks?
Yeah.
So you could take a second attack.
Could I, am I close enough to be able to lay hands?
Laying hands would be an action. You've already started doing your attacks.
Okay, so, yeah, I'm just gonna attack again then. Wait, what did I do? I did
It would be-
Divine
it-
Smite,
yeah,
or
it would-
I can just
it's
hit it
plus
again?
4 to hit.
Okay, I'll just do my
Yeah, d20 plus 4.
18.
18 does not hit.
Taco, the hell? Boy.
Nope.
Okay, just
Can
It's not
I
a
move
really
to the?
thick
Can I
character.
move to the other side?
I'm sorry?
May I move to the other side?
Sure, yeah. It's taking its reaction, so.
No, yeah,
Where are you going?
I want to get up there where I can hopefully get to lift him out of the.
You're trying to get to the ladder on the far side?
No, I want to lift him out of the feces. Like,
Okay.
It's very
Okay.
thoughtful.
So you're like standing there preparing to like pull him out.
Yeah.
'Cause yeah. I would say you could grab him as like part of your item interaction with like one hand.
yeah, okay, yeah.
And
Alright.
so you're like starting. You might have to drop your weapon or put it away, but that we can resolve on the next turn.
I just poke him with my stick.
Kiki, you are up.
I'm still grappled. I'm in the water.
You're in the water.
Am I above water? Can I breathe air?
You're kind of underneath the water. You're like fighting to
Kind
stay
of
up.
underneath the water.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. You not being a water breathing individual are struggling. a lot
Yeah.
more.
All right. So all I can do is try to ungrapple myself. So that's a athletics check
Water's
or
going out your
acrobat.
nose and like in your eyes.
I want. Yeah. No.
Stinky.
It sucks.
No. I'm fine.
No.
But we didn't roll a 1.
That was your action.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, you're still
crap ton.
you're struggling. Like you're like taking like mouthfuls of water.
We cannot catch a break.
Yeah, man, this guy's fucking us up. It's literally the first little blob.
Like these guys they can swim.
Yeah,
This guy jumped for it. At least he was a hero.
it's true. Alright, Kiki.
Okay.
Courage is that.
Yeah.
Bonus action.
So I guess for a bonus action, I'm gonna. So I have like I have a couple bardic inspirations left. I have unsettling word, which means I use one of those bardic inspirations, and it sort of works in reverse, where I'm gonna give this creature unsettling word, and it's like kind of a negative bardic inspiration. So the next saving throw, it minuses 2. So
Damn.
yeah, that's that. I'll remind you.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
I mean, I'm sorry, bud.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's the water in your mouth. It's hard to sing when you're like
This guy's trying to
taking
float.
Alright. That ends your go, Kiki. That's gonna bring us to the quippers that are in the water. We're gonna have a round of attacks on everyone who's in the water.
Does each fish get its own turn?
I'm sorry?
Does
Yeah, I
each
think it's
fish
a
get
group.
its own turn?
Yeah, there's just the water's just filled with fish. So if you're in the water, you're just gonna get attacked by quippers.
This is like
Yeah.
a 3D piranha.
It's a symbiotic relationship between the roper and the quippers.
Don't.
What did you just say?
Symbiotic relationship between the ropers and the quippers.
True.
I think this is the
True.
quipper.
So let's do
The
this
quippers
in
and the
order.
fishies, that's the roper.
Position.
Symbiotic relationship.
Plus 5. So
Brushes
Kiki,
its teeth.
18 hit.
Oh my god.
Tempest, 8 does not hit. Durandi, 17 hit.
No. Well, it's even.
You're okay. Meet it to beat it, and then You take 2 failed death saves
I take 2 failed death
because
saves.
they succeed on an attack against you.
Wow.
Wait, he's got 2 more
I
or
have 1 more.
1 more? Okay, yeah, I gotta get this little lizard
What does it
fuck
mean
out
to
of
be
here.
to me in my case?
I'm sorry?
If you got it,
So that means if he fails a death save, that means he dies.
No, I meant when you said it to me.
I said this.
Oh, meet to be you.
Meet,
did
oh yeah,
get
meet
hit.
it to beat.
Oh,
So like,
you did,
I meet
yeah.
the AC. If I meet it, if I meet your armor class, I beat it.
So you beat
Oh,
Yeah, so that means I hit
okay.
with my attack.
So how
So
much damage?
my attack roll is to hit your armor class.
Right, so what damage did I get?
That's what I'm about to roll.
Oh.
But I just took a bite of him, and he's unconscious, so he takes 2 failed death saves, which means that if he takes 1 more failed death saves, he's dead. His character does not exist anymore.
Oh my gosh, okay.
You gotta get him.
So locking, guys. This is real.
Yeah, a lot of tension.
You do have a heal.
You
but-
can't explain, you cannot explain your body that someone died.
So I'm gonna roll damage now on those of you who take it. I believe it was Kiki and Durandi who took damage,
Yeah.
and that is
I don't have enough time to try and succeed. It's gonna attack me again, so I need help.
We got you.
yeah. This is dramatic, guys.
This is rough.
What if your new friend dies?
Would be darn sad.
Well, oh, I rolled this.
It
I rolled
was a
that.
lizard.
You take 9 points of piercing damage,
Okay.
and you take 9 points of piercing damage.
Alright.
I rolled the same.
That's crazy.
Oh,
Yay!
What? That's the overall damage, right? Like, it's that.
all right.
Huh? Oh yeah.
Now that
Yeah.
it's gonna take a tendril attack on you, Bishop.
And you can like click here. Okay.
I'm assuming a. Does a dirty 20 hit?
Yeah.
You are grappled again. Reel into the water. Sploosh.
What are we gonna do?
Holy crap.
We're kinda losing.
Split splash and a lumber mash.
Now, it doesn't like how much you've been doing, so it's gonna take a bite of you.
Nice.
That's a 16 to hit.
That means it.
That meets it. Okay. This is gonna take a bite. This is a bite. $23 points of damage.
I'm dead.
You're unconscious?
I'm unconscious. I have 17.
Cool down.
It's up to you. You guys can heal. You guys have healing abilities.
Yeah,
It's your turn's coming up.
Done.
but soon enough.
We got it bloodied. If we can get back up, or somehow kill it now.
It's 1 bite attack.
I would say almost that we should just kill it.
Just
instead
go
of
for it.
killing
Just
So.
because if
Uh,
you fail, or I don't know.
I've
Yeah,
only been
that's
trying
its
to
go.
kill it.
It's gonna have to do it.
Yeah, that is
Yeah,
true.
was that
But
not
I
what you
got
were trying to do the whole time?
Like, yeah, let's just kill it.
No, he meant.
Tempest,
to
you are
heal.
up.
Tempest.
You can
It's
try
my
and-
turn.
Yeah. You are in your form. You can cast spells again. You are in the water.
So my shield also like.
I'm
for
still
that.
grappled.
Yeah.
No,
You're still grappled.
Oh,
Yes.
never mind.
So I can attempt to ungrapple and then cast a spell as my bonus action.
If your spell is a bonus action,
Okay. Can I do it? I can't do it the other way around.
you could. If a spell is an action, you can't escape your grapple.
Okay.
But you-
In that case, I'm going to cast a spell, and then as my bonus action, draw a weapon.
Okay.
in
Yeah.
preparation.
You pull out your scimitar, right? I'm assuming. Or sickle.
Yeah. That.
And what's your spell? What are you
I'm
casting?
gonna cast Cure Wounds at a 2nd level.
So
That's
you are on the
4d8
other
plus
side.
4. Can I do that? No, it's touch.
Yeah, it's touch.
Shit. So I have to.
Who are you close to?
Bishop is next to you in the
Really?
water
Is that
unconscious.
Oh, yeah, give it to
Yeah,
me.
there we go, yeah, okay.
Attack Bishop. You're healing.
Yeah. D8.
This is getting real, guys.
It's crazy. I'm gonna be close enough to you that I can lay hands on, or I can attack
Well,
you.
that's a touch. You have to climb out.
Oh yeah, I have that
28.
getting good attacks.
Healing words. I'm sorry.
28.
That's a seems like
At
I-
a second level, 4d8 plus 4.
Really? You healed me for 28?
Wow.
yeah. I mean, I think a level up it might be 3d8. I'm just gonna double check. Again, this is a new system, so like I'm also learning it too
Okay,
at
this
the same time.
Yeah.
2d8. Yeah, 2d8. Yeah, wow, 48. You're 100% right. He's 1d8.
Wait, so does he get temporary hit
So
points?
yeah, that's full. No, this is real full hit points. So you heal that.
What the
So
fuck?
you are conscious.
27. I just
You
remembered.
come back to consciousness in the water in front of this thing.
Alright. Nicely done. Apply changes, alright.
Durandi, you are up. You have one friend who's barely clinging on to life, unconscious in the water. He hasn't even gotten into his turn yet. So like, he's amphibious, so he won't drown. But if he on his turn he'll roll.
This is his
a
death
d20.
roll,
And if he rolls a 10, if he rolls like less than a 10, he dies.
Can
If he rolls more than a 10, he dies.
Is he after me?
You can heal him.
How many people is his turn away from?
I'm right after you.
He's next.
He is actually right next to you.
So he's right next to him, so yeah, they can touch him, so,
You could,
right?
you could, he's in range for a touch spell.
Nice, yeah. Heal that dude, if possible.
Yeah. Okay. Healing word.
Healing word bonus action.
Yes.
Okay. What's your healing word? What word do you utter that brings health, life back to your ally?
Effervescence.
Topo Chico.
And the word just like rings and echoes in your mind. Roll the hit points that he gains back, which I believe is 2d4 plus your spellcasting ability modifier.
Maybe a 4-sided die, do you have one?
The one that looks like unpleasant to step on.
Yeah,
This one right here.
full on triangle.
He's like psych.
I don't know.
Looked at you
Oh,
too. He was
top.
like, you thought.
4. Awesome.
Yeah, 2d4 plus 4.
2d4
So
11.
11 hit points come back to you as you come to consciousness in the water, thrashing. The tendrils of the rope are around you.
One second. What's a spellcasting ability modifier?
The spellcasting ability modifier is plus 4.
Oh, that's it.
Where am I?
Bonus action. You still have your action and movement. You could, you have, you can cast a cantrip. You could use like guidance or like Toll the Dead, Sacred Flame.
Toll the Dead. Toll the Dead.
You also have it within your features and traits section. There's the Channel Divinity, which gives you like you have your domain, your connection to your deity manifests in a way that you can use it for awarding flares, like a reaction to like stop an attack roll. There's the Radiance of the Dawn. You present your holy symbol and flash a light. And they have to make a save. There's Turn Undead, which is one that every cleric gets, which helps when you're fighting hordes of undead. And then you can also cast one of your cantrips. So that's what's left in your action economy, which is pretty substantial.
Okay.
You guys didn't die. You didn't die.
I didn't die. That was crazy.
You survived.
Close as hell.
And the unconscious, like the bite when you're down is cruel.
That was two, bro.
That
That was
The way I imagine it is you were like still biting it, like just like stuck there. You wake up just spitting.
Oh, it's like stuff, not like a pacifier.
Yeah, no, yeah, like
Yeah, I'll do 2.
I locked it
Yeah,
down
yeah.
before
Pull the dead.
Gone
Straight to roll a wisdom saving throw.
What'd you say?
I think it's wisdom saving throw, right?
It's yes, wisdom.
It rolled a 17.
Damn.
It beat it?
Yeah.
Alright, it succeeded the save.
Mm.
Alright. That ends your go, Gerandi. Unless you're moving. Are you swimming out of the water? You're trying to climb out? You're not Oh, you are.
Yeah.
Wait, it's my. Wait, she's still going.
So-
oh, word.
Yeah.
Okay. Then
Yeah, so you're kind of just stuck where you're
Yeah,
at.
yeah.
That's what brings you, Froggy.
Man.
Alrighty, I am gonna use my
Yeah, you can stand yourself
swimming.
up.
Yeah.
You're still grappled, so I'm gonna put this.
I'm I got grappled again.
Well, you're just within its tendrils. You were on top.
Yeah, you're still.
It was like it was feeding
Alright.
itself with your flesh.
Heard.
Okay. Alright, I guess I'll
Stab the shit out of this.
yeah, I'm
thing,
just gonna
dude.
attack.
Like,
I'm not gonna
keep
try and
going.
run. I'm gonna do
So close.
can I use my dagger and can I use Nick?
Yeah, you could. Yeah, roll an attack.
Alright.
You would get sneak attack because it is engaged with your allies.
Heard. I got a 5 to hit.
It's hard. Leverage is challenging in this moment.
So I have a bonus action.
You do. It would be dash, disengage, or hide.
Can't really do any of that.
Yeah.
Right?
So that would end your go. That brings us to Bishop David with Kiki on deck. You're back to consciousness, thrashing around in the water. You grasp.
I'm going for that same big hit that I did last time. I'm gonna smash the shit out of this thing. So
Yeah. The one thing it doesn't give you disadvantage on is attack, so make your attack rolls.
so this thing, where it's positioned, is it large or small? It's large.
It's large.
So I also have the ability to like push stuff with my attacks and stuff also.
Yeah, you can
Sure.
certainly try it.
So yeah, like my attack, yeah, with the great club or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
If you hit a creature with the great club, you can push the creature up to 10 feet straight away from you if it's large or smaller.
It's large or small. Sure. Yeah. Does it roll a save?
Okay. Or so
Or
yeah.
does it? I'm asking. Does it
Oh
say?
no, it doesn't say.
It just if you hit.
So
Yeah, let me take a look. We can do Yeah.
So-
It just happens.
what I'm hoping is that from where I am, that if I hit this, that it'll help to try and break some of these strands that are on it, or just put it off balance, or something like that, or whatever.
Okay. Okay.
I want to smash into this.
Yeah,
thing.
give me your attack rolls. I think you have 2 attacks. So do you want to save the shove for the second, the push for the second attack?
Yeah, I want to do the first one is just my regular attack, and then the push comes on my, what is it, Channel Divinity, or which one should I do?
That would just be your attack roll,
Okay.
like your great club attack.
Heard. So 18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
32,
22.
22 hits.
22, nice.
So roll
and then
damage.
this is D.
And then okay, so
6.
just to clarify, action economy for this one, to do, well, the push comes as part of the second attack. So I was just referencing old rules. Disregard. Wow. We're in the fusion now, aren't we? But yeah, so roll damage. Are you going to use your bonus action to pump a smite into that?
Yes. I need a D6.
D10 and then plus 2d8 for the smite.
Wait, what? A D10 too?
Well, what's a great club? Am I
No, it's it says D6.
2d6?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so roll 2d6.
All right.
Let's customize. Doesn't sound right. A great club is not a d6. Let me just
Oh, I put it as a quarter staff in here. That's what it is.
okay. It's 1d8.
1d8. Okay.
Yeah. So 1d8.
I have one.
So 3d8 total. With the smite.
Okay, so 3d8. Okay, so first one's 4. 1, 7. 4, 1, 7.
So that is 12 plus your modifier, which is strength.
4. Oh, no, strength is plus 2.
Plus 2, so 14 points of damage. The first hit thuds into this entity. Starting to not look so good. You're gonna make another attack and push it.
Yeah, good. Finish this thing.
Yeah.
Then make your second attack.
Push it real good. Dun, 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 dun. So 5 plus 4 is 9.
9 does not hit.
God damn it.
Kiki, you are up.
Alright, I want to ungrapple myself, I guess, because that's all I'm good for.
Do you have any spells?
No, not really.
It's a low level bard.
No. I have, like, prestidigitation. And
Do you have
I
a
can't
shatter?
Misty Step out of here, right?
You absolutely could.
Fuck off, really?
Yeah, dude.
This whole time.
Serious?
Alright, I'm gonna Misty Step out of here.
Bam. You just
Bam.
remember, oh wait, I don't have to be here.
Insanity! And he's like, whoop, 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 whoop. You moonwalk out of it.
And I'll do it there, back on solid ground.
Do you have a bow or anything?
No, I have 2 daggers,
Nice.
but Misty Step is my action, not my bonus action, right?
No, that's your bonus action. You still have an action.
Should
Oh, stab this fucker.
in that case, yeah, I'll just stab it.
You Misty Step behind him?
Yeah.
Is there behind him?
There is. Well, yeah. You're not flanking, but you still can attack it.
Yeah.
All right, and then I drew a picture of my dagger. There's a K and a P on it, and it's really
Oh,
fucking
you can
bright.
show the camera. Show the camera.
There's a K and a P and a little heart gem in the middle. It's super fresh, and the knife comes out like a switchblade or something. And I stab it in the back.
Roll an attack.
Sure.
Let's do it.
18 to hit.
18. It's not it.
No!
What?
This thing's made of metal.
It's like got a rocky carapace.
Like you stab it and it like slides off
Yeah.
to the side.
It's tough. It's tough.
Man.
This is the first real battle in the campaign. I wasn't.
Nice. Crazy.
All right, that's it for me.
All right. Quipper time.
No.
Fish!
Quipper. Fucking fish.
Oh,
I'm gonna eat
Quipper,
so
right?
many quippers when we get back to town. I have like quippers and chips.
I'm gonna get unconscious again. I just fell down.
No, we got that. We're so close.
Wow.
Get
That
spell
sucked.
this guy.
I think 1 hit. So.
Whoa, nice.
Yeah, I think it was on you.
Wow, it hit me?
Yeah.
Are you full health?
Oh my god. Fuck.
It was like half.
That
Yeah,
would be a
yeah,
call.
That's why I asked.
Oh
And
no.
we're gonna sleep in this afterwards, right?
Yeah.
Like we're gonna take a rest.
Yeah.
And at least
13
warn our
points
lizard
of piercing
friend,
damage.
right?
Okay, damn.
Yeah, you take 13 points of damage to your health,
You're still alive, eh?
Yeah.
and the roper is up. Yeah. Early level D&D is real.
gonna kill this thing.
Okay, who am I gonna take a bite of?
Lord!
Let's see, I got 4 in the water, so let's, I'm gonna roll for this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm sorry, Jirachi. You're the target. The dice have spoken.
Okay.
It's got a hit.
I want to kill this thing. I want to kill this thing so bad so I can go to
It
bed.
won't hit.
Does a 14 hit?
Stab, stab.
I'm tired
No.
of this fucker now.
14 hit.
Armor class?
No, thank God.
It bites and you take you have a shield, right?
I have a shield.
Yeah, you pull up your shield and the mouth just like planks onto the side and like it tries to rip away from you, like trying to gnaw.
Yes!
Yeah.
And then you just like push it off and you're still like grappled by
Yes,
it.
it is.
You're maintaining.
Saved by the lightest ever.
Tempest, you're well, it's gonna make might as well make a grapple on you, Kiki.
Jeez.
Oh, might as well.
Might as well, yeah.
I'm losing it. It's 14.
Yeah, I guess
You're
so.
grappled.
No!
Real water, baby. Let's go.
No!
Just got back
It's gonna
up.
pull you right back into the same
What
spot.
Hey,
Like, it's
but you can misstep. You can misstep again.
Can I do this again?
Did you? Is it
My
his
turn?
How many slots?
On your turn.
Yeah.
Good. Tempest, you are up.
It's not that big of a deal.
Explain the difference between cantrips and spells to me again.
So a cantrip is a spell that you don't need to mark off a spell slot for, and it's like limited in its power, but it like grows with your ability to cast magic, and you can use it in the same turn as like a bonus action level spell,
Okay, sick.
or a action level spell if a cantrip is a bonus action. But there's not very many of those. So
Okay. I'm not gonna do it this turn, but the reason I asked about creatures, you guys, was because my strongest spells are like shockwave spells, and that would take us all out.
Oh, because
So it's
Nolan's
the
out
last-
of the water right now.
Yeah, it's a last resort.
Okay.
I could take
That
it.
is
What
possible.
spell is
it?
In this instance, I'm gonna cast Infestation, which I don't know if it's scaphism or scaphism. Do you know what that is?
infestation.
Okay,
You can-
so it's gonna like manifest in like my hands move a little bit, and then it's got like a weird shimmer in the air, and then the creature looks a little like shiny and like wet, a little viscous, and it's
okay.
got honey on it,
Mm.
and that's gonna summon a cloud of small creatures and bugs and
It
insects,
failed its saving throw.
and then it gets a poison.
Alright, roll a d6 for damage.
What?
Oh yeah, dude. Okay. Hell yeah.
5. It's definitely looking rough. It's taking some serious damage.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, so what gets attracted to it?
The
Oh,
bugs,
like all the bugs.
Yeah,
critters.
and like mosquitoes and roaches and like.
Oh. Can we say that the
Yeah.
fish get attracted to it?
Fleas.
That would be
Yeah, are the
crazy.
fish attracted also?
What?
The
Are
fish in there, are they
attracted to
attracted
it?
to it also, or is it only bugs?
That would be cool as hell. Let's just say
So
that.
it's getting
okay?
bitten by
Bugs,
its own
fleas,
thing?
and other parasites.
I've heard.
Which is why. Yeah.
This is a fantasy
Which is
game.
why it's
That would be
not-
cool.
Those might be parasites.
So moves 5 feet in a random direction.
Oh, that too. Yes.
You can
Roll
see.
a
If it's
d4.
holding
I roll a
us, do
d4.
we
You
move?
Roll a d4. Tell me what it is.
Yeah, I think it does carry us with
Right?
Yeah.
3.
3. East. So it's gonna roll. It's gonna move this way.
Into me?
Into you, yeah.
Yeah, dude. I just got up.
You're nice and close now, you can stab it right in the belly. If it has a belly.
Yeah, it's 5 feet, so if it's over here, it goes like right over here. So,
Do we all have to move then?
You grapple with it.
We all go,
Just-
whoa!
yeah. Okay.
Where did all those bugs come from?
That was your
This sucks.
cantrip action,
Yeah.
right? What's your bonus
What are you
action?
getting out of this,
Yeah.
man?
We wanted to
What's
come
that?
down here.
Watch that lead to like a
So you would need to, if I'm not mistaken, in order to attack with your offhand weapon, you need to take the
What's
attack
that?
action.
What's
Well, I pulled it
It's
out
the
last
middle
time.
of a
You
storm.
pulled it out. That's something. This is so. There's a distinction in like 2014 rules. I'm gonna take out the player's handbook and
Insult the
It's a good game. We didn't pull out the book twice.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, oh yeah. Let me check the books.
I really thought I could
the
fly.
rules? You know?
Let's see how bad you get hit.
We gotta wrap this soon if we never fucking fade it
Yeah,
over.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, it's on you guys to figure out how to kill this thing.
Yeah.
We're trying our
We are
best.
trying so hard.
He's like,
I'll
what's
give it to
that
you.
plug?
I'll give it to
That's
you.
right
Hey,
there.
just take it off and attack. It's a new book. I don't know how they lay it out. It's different from the last.
Okay, just tell us how it is. Make a roll.
That's 1d4 minus 1 for damage.
So, well, you have to roll 2 attack.
Okay. 19.
That hit. Wait, plus
Plus what?
your modifier.
Not for the spell or for me?
Is it a spell attack, right?
Or for
No,
my.
it's
For
just
my
For your dagger? No, you had a modifier too. It would be your dexterity and proficiency. If you look under attack, it should be next to your dagger attack. Or action.
Right here. That plus one.
Oh,
So
yeah.
a dirty 20.
That's just enough to hit. Roll the damage.
4 minus 1, 3.
It was 3?
No,
Yeah.
1d4. Oh, minus.
Yeah, 1d4 minus
Yeah,
1.
not
One
plus.
24 minus 1?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that says
Yeah,
minus.
you have it's your dagger.
It's my
That
second.
says minus.
You have that doesn't make sense. Let me
That's
just
what-
take it.
The machine
That's what I
is telling
said.
me.
No, because sometimes it just does. Yeah, it's +1 because you can use dexterity for dagger, but it just
Okay.
automatically does strength for
Oh,
whatever.
okay.
reason.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, so it's
Hurt.
+1 for the dagger. So it would be 3, so 4.
Well,
Would-
no, because I rolled a 4. So if it's +1, that's 5.
It's 5.
Nice.
All right, that brings it under double digits.
Whoa! Hey!
Mm-hmm.
Alright, the one last round,
Gerard,
we just
you're
gotta
up.
attack.
Oh, I wanna do.
Punch this thing right in the face.
I wanna do. Can I do channel divinity?
Sure. What are you gonna do?
Present my holy symbol and emit a flash of light to dispel it. Yes. Yes.
Are you doing the radiance of the dawn?
Yes.
You see this flash of light. It's gonna make a Constitution saving throw. I'm gonna do this on screen. It
Hey, we never used.
it needs to make a con save. It's got a +3. The
Mine-
roll for you is 14, so it needs to roll.
15 or higher.
Yes.
Yes.
We'll see. Here we go. Oof. That's a failure.
What?
That's a 5. Roll for me.
Oh,
He failed, so you
2d10.
hit. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thank God. I thought you
Roll
said me.
for
I
me.
failed.
2d10. So you're gonna roll this twice
Okay.
and add 3 to it.
I was like, this thing is invincible. Oh, a 0. Golly.
That's 10.
That's
Oh, it's a 10?
Yeah,
Um,
Yeah, good rolls.
13.
Gerardi.
Yeah.
Wait.
Oh, he's gonna say.
Gerardi of the Sun.
Yes.
Strike it down.
Oh!
Right. This may. Yeah. So describe your killing blow, because you're about to kill it.
Give it to him.
Yeah, okay. I am gonna, you know what? I'm just gonna take my quarterstaff and I'm gonna raise it above my head and I'm going to call it the name of Serum Ray to guide my hand and I'm gonna plunge it right in its brain.
And as you do, you see a flash of light and tendrils of radiant energy careen around the room in like almost like a Technicolor display of like divine prowess. The creature settles into the water, slinks into the deep. Those of you who are still alive, wrapped by it, feel the grasp loosen. One by one, catching your breath, climb up onto the walkway. It is silent.
It's over.
The weight of combat
God.
lifted off your shoulders.
We have driven away the darkness.
Nicely done.
Yeah. I started smoking a cigarette.
And that is where we'll pick up next.
Alright.
That was crazy! That was so scary!
Everybody, thank you for watching. Make sure you take a look at the Tiltify charity and help people in Gaza who need it. And also check us out on, I'm just going to get this date right now before I put my foot in my mouth. It is the, in a Discord thread,
Are the fish dead?
the 29th. Huh?
Are the fish dead?
They're still alive.
We're out of the
We're out of
water.
Okay.
How dare
The
you?
29th, the 29th, this channel will be hosting a charity stream. It's called The Rust Rebellion, and it's espionage one-shot featuring the Rune Docs, Smoking Glue Guns, Talking XP, Run DMG, and Nerd D. And we will be raising money for this charity. So again, thank you so much for tuning in.
Thanks, Freedom.
Night Shift out.
Bye, everybody.
Sewer's great. Sewer's great.
Next time, since you're so worried about them, next time just turn around and do the shockwave and get rid of them.
I didn't think about that until
That's still alive right
Can't even touch
now.
it, yeah.
Well, thank you for watching. There we go.
Yes.
So actually, teacher, none of